Hello. Hello, chums. How you doing today?
Did you have to say? Yeah, I love that you had to say hello twice. You're like, wait a second, I'm not. This fucking doofus is Poseidon. I'm Pantelis. We're here live with one tire minimum is what we're doing. One tire less because the goddamn city didn't fix its fucking potholes. And in the process, nearly killing Poseidon, who was on that side of the car when the tire blew up.
I almost flew out the window.
Yeah, and when we hit the pothole, which we couldn't see, it was heavy duty. Like we all felt like, whoa.
Yeah, we were like, oh shit,
That's
that
a
was a
big
little
one.
intense.
And then my car started to ring the alarm.
Yeah,
It's like
it was
your PSI, your PSI is at 18, at 12, at 10.
The system was freaking out. I was like, bro, what'd you do, bro?
Yeah.
I was all nervous.
Luckily, these fucking cars, at least hitting you in the back in the trunk, you open it, it comes with all like a spare tire and a jack and all that. So I'll bring it tomorrow to get that shit done. But what a fucking garbage city. What's the point of paying these taxes?
I know.
They refuse to fix that shit.
But you're not the only one, bro. There's an epidemic of flat tires in Montreal, bro.
Yeah, so I keep seeing pieces of cars in the street.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the tire lobby.
It's the tire lobby. It's Michelin.
It's Michelin, bro.
Yeah, because they make all their money in Montreal. It is
Oh
stupid.
no, bro! It's also rampant in other cities in the United States. Cities with high taxes.
Yeah?
Apparently, it's rampant as well.
What's rampant?
Potholes.
I think it's
People
the weather
getting
too. It plays here it's because they use shitty materials on purpose because it's the companies that keep making.
Yes, but why doesn't it happen in fucking Northern Europe, bro?
Well, what do you mean, like Sweden?
Sweden, bro, they don't have potholes. Germany
They're too
doesn't
busy raping people, bro.
You mean the migrants?
I don't know if there's potholes in Sweden. I assume there's potholes in Sweden.
Well, Germany apparently there isn't because I have a few cousins that live in Germany because
Yeah?
they graduated and moved because there's no fucking money in Greece.
Okay.
And
That's the first thing they said. They said there's no potholes here. What the fuck do you know about potholes
no,
from
but
Greece?
but like they have the autobahn. Their streets are in good condition. I've asked like how are
but
your
they don't have the
streets?
same weather as here, Poseidon.
Yes, they do. It snows in Germany.
Yeah, it's not the same weather as here. Are you fucked in the head?
But still,
They don't have these kind of extreme colds in Germany.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't even fight the Russians in World War II. They're like, snow? Oh my God.
You know, this would solve a huge problem if they just put a little more rubber in the asphalt.
You just want rubber in your ass. That's what you
What?
want. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I hope you guys are doing fine. Oh, and happy Easter to all of our Catholic friends.
Oh yes,
Our Easter's later, next week, I believe.
next week. So we
Yeah.
get all the chocolate on discount.
No, it's just because Greeks are late. They're like, yeah, you go on
To
ahead. Go
everything.
without me.
Literally to
I'm
everything.
going to take a nap, bro. So, yeah, and even though I guess your Easter started with tragedy, because I guess there was attacks in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Not just Catholics. I think everybody except the Orthodox has their Easter today.
Yeah.
And they all got a rocking in Sri Lanka today.
Yeah, they got bombed.
I think the death toll is rising, eh?
130 something.
In the beginning, when I first read it, it was 48 in the morning. So it just they keep
Oh,
finding.
shit.
It's fucking terrible, bro. And apparently they knew that it was going to happen.
What?
Yeah, they warned, oh, we think there's going to be a Muslim attack or whatever. And nobody did anything. Nobody takes this shit seriously anymore. It's bizarre, my friend. We're living in bizarro world. It's crazy. I know.
How do you not take a threat from people saying, I'm going to blow up your church or blow you guys up?
Yeah.
Bro, whoever the fuck is calling me better stop fucking calling me.
A Homer.
Yeah, probably.
That's good. His jokes are the level of 9-year-olds.
Fucking private number. I hate it when people call me private.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, like someone saying is gonna bomb your whatever you like where you go to pray and whatnot, and you don't take it seriously. Like that's a little crazy.
Yeah. Well,
in my head,
it's the world we live in. If you guys saw yesterday, everything's fucking strange. You saw yesterday the tweet when I tweeted at CBS because they put a tweet out about that kid that got thrown off the 3rd floor in the mall.
Yeah.
He got thrown off by some guy. And they made it, I guess, because I think the guy was black and they didn't want to make it seem racial. So what they said is the kid who plunged off like they made it seem like this fucking kid, they're smearing the kid's good name like he's fucking suicidal or stupid.
4-year-old.
Yeah, plunged. He was fucking thrown off. There's a big difference. There's a big fucking difference.
What goes through a grown ass man's head to be like, look at this little white boy?
Oh, he was an Arab kid, Flat Cat says? Oh, that's why they didn't want to say who the guy was that threw the kid off. But what goes through a guy's mind?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we don't know though. The kid might have been really annoying. We don't know the details.
Yeah, but still, bro, like I deal with annoying kids all the time.
Yeah, but he didn't want to fuck the kid. He was just like getting away from.
You fuck yourself. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes like just shut the fuck up, you know. But like Not to throw a kid off a fucking.
But I'm not gonna launch him off the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Second, maybe. So Joseph Shaw said something interesting. Why aren't they just getting the prisoners to fix the potholes? Supervising them, but making the like we do have, a bunch of hands ready to work if we want to use them.
It is true, but then they're gonna.
I don't know why Montreal doesn't do that, or I think Canada doesn't do that, right?
You know why? Because all these so-called fucking
social justice warriors.
Yeah, white knights in shining armor. It's slavery, man.
But we've never done it. But there's a lot of states, I think, in the U.S. that do that.
They do that, yeah.
There's a lot of states that you can you use them for like $1 an hour or even less, 10 cents an hour, and they do shit. They build roads and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they pay them. They pay the prisoners.
Like 10 cents an hour, $1 an hour, like slave wages.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're getting exercise. You're in jail. It's not like you're.
Exactly.
It's not like you're taking time out of your busy fucking schedule.
Well, it depends. People who I think have committed really big crimes.
They won't let them do that. But I mean, other people, what are they? It's like, oh, we're sorry to disturb you. Take time out of your busy schedule of getting raped by different gangs in prison. Like, no, just do that.
Actually, yeah, and it would bring down the violence, I think, in the prisons. Don't you think? If it keeps people busy.
So he says, Gambit Rock says that the U.S. exploits their prisoners. So basically slave labor.
Well, it's not really exploiting, is it?
It is exploiting because you're still, even though you're a prisoner, you're doing work and you're not getting paid for it. And that's work that they're making money off. So for example, let's say this is just a hypothetical. Let's say they take prisoners and they build a new bridge or a new toll road, okay? So they're not paying them, and they're building something for them. And then that's a toll road, so they're going to make money off, people tolls. So they're making money off your labor, and you're getting nothing. Then again, you're a fucking criminal, but you don't know what you did. You don't know what you did in there. It might be small crimes. It's not always a rapist or a murderer.
Yeah. Because the way I see it, if like you take the prisoners who committed really big crimes, it's kind of their way of like paying back to society. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if like in the U.S. you got stopped for a fucking joint, yeah, it's a little unfair.
Yeah, so maybe not, like drugs that like you had some marijuana. Yeah, I would agree. But if you're a fucking piece of garbage and you contributed nothing to society, you're a rapist. Put him to work.
Yeah,
forcefully contribute.
Yeah,
I'd be okay with that. Yeah, they need to fill quotas, prisoners, and products. It's absolutely unethical. Yeah, Gambit Rocks is basically saying that they're it's commoditized, so it benefits everyone in that system. So what they're doing is they're arresting you for nothing, so they can have more prisoners, because then more prisoners are building more stuff. They're making more money, so you become it's what he says is true. It's very scary.
Yeah, the way they are going by it, yes,
it's very scary.
It's very immoral. But if let's say, but then again, if they arrested people based on like merit and they just used prisoners who committed really big crimes to kind of give like
but how many of those big crimes, like you're not going to be able to fill a whole team of like rapists?
Murders?
It depends what the
crimes of passion.
I don't want like crimes of passion. It's not the same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a serial murder and a guy who defended himself and shot, or what? It's not the same. Like to turn him into a fucking slave.
Or somebody punched his wife and then he accidentally punched the guy back and accidentally killed him.
Yeah, shit like that. You don't want those guys being enslaved. That's very specific. Why do you bring that up? With somebody?
No,
somebody try to punch you for punching their wives.
It's just an example, bro.
Yeah, prisons being private is actually very dangerous. In the beginning, it was smart because somebody else will pay for it, right? They'll build everything, but it's very, very dangerous because then it's like a company. You only care about making money, right? So it's not beneficial for you to reform people. It's in your interest to get them coming back because you get more money. That's scary.
That is scary.
It's like imagine if a high school, they would get more money from the government for more kids that fail. You're fucked. Bro, the teachers would just fuck around, bro. Be like, it's movie day every day.
Yeah.
They'd get bonuses based on you failing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that would be a little crazy.
It's a weird way to incentivize people. But no man can eat 50 eggs, flat cat. Oh yeah, because they're talking about Easter preps. Happy Easter, peeps, says Ray Miller. Had to get a signal in South Georgia. Oh shit. He's are you driving right now, Ray? Very, very dangerous. Don't do that shit.
Driving and watching a YouTube video?
Yeah, make sure you're on the audio only, bro. We don't want nothing to happen to you.
God damn.
Yeah.
Straight savage. You know what some people do, bro? As they're driving, they put their phones in the dash.
Yeah, I see that a lot.
The speedometer is, and they're just driving and watching something.
I'm always scared to watch something when I'm driving. I never have that. Here. Also, imagine something happens to me. How embarrassing would it be? It's like, oh, the fucking idiot lost his legs. Why? Because he was fucking, he was watching a YouTube video. on how to fucking make chocolate pancakes or
Bro,
something.
I don't remember what SUV it was. I think it was a
All the
van.
wife's controlling. All Ray's fine. Ray's fucking sitting back, bro, enjoying the show.
Shit.
He knows what he's doing.
I think it was an SUV or a van. I think it was from Ford. Where you can plug in an HDMI and play stuff from your computer on the screen of the car.
Yeah, I mean, they used to have that, especially for kids in the back. So your kids
The
can
back I can
get
get,
busy.
but
But
the
even
ma-
in the front, they say it's for the passenger. But you're right, it is distracting.
Like
But they're
imagine
gonna make anything to sell shit. Now everyone's obsessed with their phones, with so there's a lot of people that'll drive and watch videos. It's true, a lot of people do it. I had a friend years ago because you're not allowed to here, and he had a switch on his truck on the right where basically the screen changes into his media screen, so he could put movies, this and that. But then he pushes the button if he ever gets pulled over, and it's back to the normal screen. That just
really,
yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah. At the time when I thought it was sick, but now that I realize, I'm thinking about it. Like, unless you're parked and you're sitting in your truck, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put Lord of the Rings on while you're fucking driving? Like, what's the point?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So here's, I wonder. Yeah, people text and drive. Yeah, but I've been known to text and drive too, but not.
It depends on the situation. Highway, never. I don't
But
touch my phone.
you
on
know
the
what I do
highway.
now? Actually, I shouldn't say that because now it's different. Because what I do now with the car is when a text comes in, it reads it to me, and then it asks me if I want to reply, and I reply with voice. So I'm not on my phone. I still text, but it's like
Yeah.
verbal. They're like, Poseidon says he's coming out of the closet. Do you want to reply? And then I'll be like, yes. And it's like, what's the message? And I'll be like, go fuck yourself. Your message is, go fuck yourself. Do you want to send it or change it? And then change it. Go fuck yourself, faggot. Your message is, go fuck yourself, faggot. Do you want to send it or change it? Send it. And then I get back a message from a minute later. Oh, fuck you, bro. So that's how my life goes. Read books while driving is fucking insane.
Well, that's why there's the
Audiobooks.
Yeah.
Has anybody, here's it, because I find the 50-50 now on people, there's a big split. Does anybody like audiobooks? Because I personally like fucking audiobooks.
The idea of somebody reading something to me, it's just a voice. I find it very creepy for some
Is it
reason.
because you're offended? You're like, why, sir, do you know how to read? I've been trying for years. How is this possible?
No, just
Why
I
are
don't
you
know.
in my head?
There's something creepy about it, don't you find?
Look, I'll tell you, I gotta find out, because there's specific people that do audiobooks that are becoming famous in the audiobook community. There's communities for everything, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
And some are just garbage, but some are so good, they really get you in the story. It's like a good storyteller. Like when you were in kindergarten and you had a good teacher that knew how to tell a story.
Yeah.
It's like that. So there's the first audiobook that I really listened full was Inferno by Dan Brown, because I had downloaded an app. I think it was Audible.
You got it for free, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Audible when we had a partnership with the Pantelis
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
in the beginning.
No, it
and
was the 4-H, wasn't it?
I don't remember which one it was.
It was the 4-H.
But they gave me and they gave me a free book.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was Inferno, so I said, whatever, I don't give a fuck. And then I was bored one day, so I started listening to it, and I think I was in the metro. This was years ago. And I got into it. And then I didn't want to watch the movie. I didn't want to read the book. I wanted to finish it audiobook. I got used to the guy's voice and how he was telling the story. And I really liked it. And then there was another couple of books that I listened to audio, and I enjoyed them. Yeah. So some audiobooks are fucking, Flat Cat loves reading. I like to read too, Flat Cat, but now with everything I'm doing, I'm running around. Sometimes it's easier to just have the audiobook. Tell me the fucking story.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Gambit has a math problem. So he says you could use this in driving schools. So when driving a car at 80 miles per hour, looking at your phone for just 1 second makes you drive blind for 35 meters or 115 feet.
That's
When he says shit like that, you know how fucking scary that is?
that is scary, bro.
Shifty Samurai, welcome.
35 meters is a lot, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like my
Especially
height,
not looking.
my height is 1.91 meters.
Yeah.
1.91 meters. Imagine like what's 35 divided by 2? 17.5 times that.
You know Guido Grasso? He was
Yeah.
telling me, I was with him, we did a gig like 2 weeks ago, him and Massimo, they were coming from New York, and in his car, he, I don't even think he looked away, he tried to avoid a deer in the middle of the night, and then he hit another fucking deer. He destroyed the front of his car.
What the fuck?
Yeah, coming from New York. And the best part is that he avoided a deer. He's like, I'm not going to get hit now, and another deer he hit. Yeah.
Bro, these fucking deers are cunts, eh?
Fucking, they're suicidal, bro.
Well, what is this?
Yeah.
They say like headlights are like fucking jump now.
It is weird.
You know what it is? They think it's their gods illuminating the path for them, and then they go to cross
That's
and they
just
get
stupid.
hit.
You would run over 19 Poseidons. Yeah. 35.
Bro, that car would be finished.
You know what I wonder? By the way, you have something in your eye. Something red.
do?
Have you noticed that?
Here.
That eye, yeah. Your eyeball? No, your eyeball is red.
Yeah, I know. I woke up like that yesterday. I don't know why.
Show the people. Open your eye up. Yeah, on the outside, yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I woke up like that. I think I slept on it funny. I don't know.
Is it pink eye?
No.
Is it red eye?
No. What's red eye?
What is pink eye?
What's red eye?
What's yellow eye?
What's white
Go like
eye?
this? Yeah, that's yellow eye. Right now you
What
have
the
yellow.
fuck is yellow eye? Oh. That was sneaky. I liked
A
it.
little sneaky. You like it? Fucking guy.
I was confused at first. But what were we talking about?
I have no idea, Poseidon. I forget.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to say. I signed my lease, huh?
Oh, yeah. Poseidon is moving out.
Hey.
I like how you look over there, but it's this camera that's on you. It's
Hey. Well, because I can't see
part of the
what's
showbiz thing is knowing which camera look into.
happening.
Yeah, so he's moving out.
Yeah.
How
I'm
great
ve-
is this?
I'm very excited. I'm very happy. It's a big 3.5. Like, bro, I don't know if I told you, but it's huge.
It's
like,
a 1 bedroom. It's in a tall building,
yeah.
and I told him that this is the changing point in his life.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
summer, bro.
That's it. That's all I got.
Summer. And my birthday is July 10th.
So 10 days in, you'll have a party at your house.
No. I don't want to throw parties at my place and stuff like
The
that.
people in his old building are probably so glad and happy. That's what Pepper Mario's saying. They're all excited.
What are you talking about? They love me, bro, my neighbors.
But Gambit thinks you're gonna be fucking a lot.
You think so?
I don't know so, but I mean now you can. You're free to.
It's true. Well, I've had many opportunities to bring girls home. And like I said no because like I live with my fucking mom. You know, it's a
with
little
my fucking mom. If I lived with just my mom, it would be cool. If I live with my fucking mom.
and my brothers, so it's a little étrange. And, you know, like if you bring a girl in, like, cause I told you how it is now. It's my room, my brother's room, and my other brother's room, and my mom put a bed.
In the living room?
Yeah.
Bro, you live like
So
Sri
imagine,
Lankans.
so imagine imagine bringing a girl over, bro, and like the first thing she sees is your mom sleeping in the living room
That's
on the
fucked.
bed.
It's
And
like,
you're
are you
yeah.
gonna fuck her too?
It's like yeah, don't mind her, just walk this way. You know, it's a little,
Don't mind that thing.
Yeah, it's a little étrange.
Joseph says something, and I agree with him. He says, never be the host of a party. Can't I tell you something, Joseph? I always felt the same way. I don't understand why people have parties at their house.
Unless you're the Great Gatsby.
That's just stupid. Unless you're a fictional character. So I don't know why people have parties at their house. Like with strangers and shit.
Seriously, I don't know why people do that shit. Like every time
I understand family, having your family over.
Yeah, that's different.
But when you invite, like, yeah, bring a friend and all that, and you do that, like,
and then 50 people show up.
yeah, and that you don't know, and they trash the home.
Like, remember that house party we went to? It was in the South Shore, I think.
Yeah, you robbed a woman's underpants and a frying pan
Yeah, and I took another girl's phone and threw it in the washing machine because it was hammered
for no reason.
for no reason. And
We didn't even know these people. I didn't even know how the hell I ended up there.
I don't know if it was you or Legacy engraved PX into the stairs.
I don't know who did that.
Well, I think it was you.
It wasn't me. Man. I don't know how to engrave. I don't even know what stairs are. Go on.
Yeah. So like, and like every time I've been to a house party, halfway through the night, I'm always like, bro, what kind of fucking dumb fuck throws a house party?
So here's the thing. I remember sitting in the kitchen of that party, and first of all, everyone was like pretty young too.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember sitting in the kitchen looking around, and being like, what the fuck? Where am I? Like, I don't even know any of these people.
Yeah.
And there was one black kid there who was so white. Do you remember? You remember what I'm talking about?
Yo,
when I
I
even told him,
remember.
like, he came up to me and he was trying to act cool. And I told him, dude, I'm the only black guy in here.
I remember this.
And he was pissed. I looked at him and I go, bro,
remember
get out of here.
this.
I'm the only
I
black guy in here.
remember
Stop
this.
acting cool.
I was playing beer pong and I got everyone hammered because I was playing beer pong and I kept winning.
Yeah.
And at some point, this girl goes, "Pour me a drink," and I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." I poured half the bottle into the glass.
Yeah, you were trying to kill people. I remember. and then we made everybody uncomfortable because we were being really inappropriate.
Yeah.
And then people start to realize, they're like, who are these guys? And I remember them looking at me and talking, like these girls were talking, and then they're asking another girl, and it literally came to, they all confused and looked back at me, and they're like, wait, nobody knows who this guy is. I remember, yeah.
Nobody knew who I was, and I knew most
And then
of
the
people that-
basement, they were like, continue the party in the basement. Like they went down, and I was like, what are they in high school, bro? Why are we going in the fucking basement? Yo, the rest of the house.
Yeah. Oh, and because how I stole the panties is I went upstairs to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But
How
I
did you
think it
steal
was
the underwear?
clogged. I think it was clogged, and that's why I put the phone in the washing machine, because
What a piece of
the
garbage.
toilet was clogged, and I was so drunk and that I was angry that the toilet was clogged. I wanted to take a leak. I was like, these fucking assholes clogged toilet. So I saw the first phone. And I just grabbed him like, here you go, bitch, and I threw it in the washing machine.
Yeah.
I didn't know whose phone that
Getting
was.
revenge on nobody.
And then I just saw Panther print panties.
What, Panther print panties? What the fuck, bro? Are you having a stroke?
No, they were they were panties.
Panther
cheetah
print,
cheetah
print
Sorry,
panties.
cheetah print.
Panther print panties.
Yes. No, they were cheetah print panties. Okay, and I just stole them. I was fucking hammered. I just stole them, and then I go downstairs. And
Hold on. Just so we could continue, because he doesn't know how to tell a story properly.
Yes.
I think if you see it through my eyes, it'll be way more entertaining. So yeah, Panther print panties. So Panther print panties over here was drunk and belligerent, and he was huge. He was the biggest guy in that house, man. This guy, he looked like their uncle showed up, like their divorced uncle showed up. These kids, because the parents weren't home, and everybody was like, I think the oldest was like what 21. They were all like 20 years old, 22. They were all very young, and
well, I was how old was I at the time? I was 21 at the time.
yeah, they were your demographic, but you looked like their fucking drunk uncle that showed up. So and I remember I was like, fuck, this is so weird. And then who was it? It was me, you, and Legacy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in this fucking house. I'm like angry. I'm in the kitchen, like I'm drinking and just like angry, like making fun of kids.
Because I invited you to that party. And
Yeah.
you were agitated that I brought you guys there.
Yeah, because I didn't like it. I don't like parties and I don't like strangers. So it was both at one.
And you don't like houses.
I don't like houses, and I especially don't like 20-year-old girls hitting on me because they're fucking slappable. All of them were saying stupid shit. So I was like, oh, I want to get the fuck out of here. And this kid was like, whoa, I'm gonna fucking have sex with these girls. So he wasn't, because he was very scary. And so he's running up and down the stairs, and he got too drunk. So yeah, Joseph says, by the way, side note, that when he was 16, he hosted a party. His carpet got completely fucked up, and they stole his PlayStation. And then they took his dad's car for a joyride.
Oh my god!
And it was completely smashed. Oh, while they were completely smashed, those guys. So that's fucking yeah. So here's the thing. So we're there. I think I was making fun of maybe 80% of the household. Everybody that was coming near me, I was talking shit about them. The black kid came up to me and said like, "Yo, what up?" Something like, "Yo, what up, homie?" Something like that. Get the fuck out of here. I'm the only black guy here. Stop acting like that. And then the same thing with the girls. Are like, "What's your name?" I go, "It doesn't fucking matter." Like I was just very rude to everyone, hoping they would throw me out, but nobody wanted to throw me out. So
they were too afraid.
yeah. So basically, he's fucking around. Legacy, I don't know. Legacy was just drinking in a corner, doing Legacy things, just looking at people,
Yeah.
just being mysterious. Like, does he own the place? So. And then take Pantelis off party invitation list. Yes, Flo. There's Flat Cat. So I'm there. I'm making fun of people, and
I'm causing a mess.
Poseidon's causing. He's literally he's like a dinosaur running around the house. Okay, he's
I'm
causing a mess.
Throwing shit over. I'm getting people hammered. Playing beer pong.
So at one point I start people watching, and I start just observing how they are with each other, and then I notice in the kitchen, and I make the observation to him. I go to him like, fuck, that's a nice frying pan. I go, remember we were just fucking around? I go, it's a nice frying pan. It's an expensive ass frying pan.
And then what did I say? Do you remember?
No. What did you say?
I said, yeah, you want it?
You said you want it, bro? Like, I thought it was fucking around.
And you were joking. And you're like, yeah, why not?
Of course I want the frying pan.
I'm going to fucking steal it for
Yeah, he
you.
says he's going to steal a frying pan, which I was like, okay, he's drunk. So Poseidon disappears for a bit. He starts yelling. Then I hear a girl saying, I don't know where my phone is. And I didn't think anything. Like, Poseidon's not a thief. He's not going to steal a phone, I think. And then I don't think much of it. But then the girl was really belligerent. And then somebody's like, oh, my God, it's in the dryer. Like, what is happening in this fucking house? They're all crazy. So then finally, we go, Poseidon, let's get the fuck out of here. So we finally leave. We're in the car. And Poseidon is in the back seat. And he is laughing so much that he's sweating. And it's the middle of winter. He's like, and his whole body is shaking because the car. That's how I noticed he was laughing in the car. I go, what the fuck are you doing? And we had to stop the car because he was going so crazy. And Legacy's looking at him, and then he pulls out a pair of underwear and he puts on his head, and he's just wearing the underwear on his head like a hat. He's like, I stole her panties. And I'm like, whose? We don't even know whose panties those are. That could be anybody's, right? He's like, the girl who lives there. And then we're like, which one lives there? He's like, I don't know. And then he's like, and then he pulls out from his jacket a frying pan. He's like, and I got the frying pan. He's holding a fucking frying pan in the car and shaking and laughing. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. He stole the fucking frying pan. And then he gave it to me as a gift.
Yeah, you still have it.
I still make omelets with that frying pan.
That's such a good story. I find.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it was an interesting night.
Stole a goddamn frying. I wonder what happened to those poor kids. Like when the parents came home.
Could you imagine the mom? Where's my favorite frying pan?
Yeah. Or the mom or the dad. Where are my panties?
Wait, what? But you know how I stole it? At some point, people, because I got everyone hammered. I kept pouring alcohol for people, and they were all fucking 19-year-olds, you know? People that couldn't handle their alcohol. At some point, I grabbed the frying pan. I was just playing with it. And people were like, what are you doing with that? I'm like, this is a nice frying pan. No, this is that. I'm like, what are you going to do with it? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I might whack you off the head with it. And so people, like, stepped away. And then I go in the living room, and some girls were, like, passed out on the couches and shit. So I look around like this. Right under the coat. Zip. Got the fuck.
You know how insane this is now that I think about it? Like, if you would have older guys going to a party with 20-year-old girls, you normally hear, like, they were trying to take advantage of them, right? They were trying to have sex with them, or they beat kids up. We went there, we bullied everyone, and then you stole a frying pan. No cop would believe that story. No cop would believe. They'd be like, all right, so who was raped? Oh, nobody. Was somebody beat up? No, my feelings were hurt. That fucking, the fat guy with the long hair kept making fun of me, but that's about it. And there's a frying pan missing. It's like, what?
Well, because I was gonna try and fuck one of the girls, but then I got way too drunk, and when I get hammered, it doesn't function. So,
Danny Mills, happy Easter to you too. Welcome. Just got home. Oh, dude, so you missed quite the tale. You literally just came on when we said the story about Poseidon robbing a house party. So be sure to check that out when the re-upload is there. I don't think it takes that long. If I keep it under 2 hours, it's up pretty fast.
really,
But if anytime it's over 2 hours, YouTube takes forever to process. It's like they put it in a queue. I don't know what the fuck they do.
so at an hour and 59 minutes,
It's always perfect.
perfect.
I've noticed that.
Or how about an hour 59 minutes and 59 seconds?
I don't know, Poseidon. That's fucked up. I have no idea.
Trying
No.
to cheat the system.
Yeah, I remember the frying pan. God damn.
Man. Those were good times, though.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Hold on. Because, I always write shit down on my phone to
remember.
for jokes, and then to write down the joke and then start talking about it. But sometimes I forget where the story came from, and I forget how to, because I have a note here that says, so I fucked a couple of whores. That's not it. And I'm like, wait, that's not what? Like, who told me that? Like, where's the story behind it? Because I was tired when I put it in. I fucked a couple of whores. That's not it, question mark.
I don't know. I never told you that.
No, it wasn't you. It was someone else. It was an older person, I remember. But I don't remember where the story's from.
I have a note in my phone that says video game hookers. That's it. And I still don't know what it means.
You want to start a video game, probably with just hookers.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I have a question for my American friends. So, normally because you guys have like the fucking dumbest drug commercials ever, in the States.
What do you mean?
The commercials for like drug products, like for anything they're selling, like
I
pills
thought
or whatever.
you meant like don't do drugs
They're super
commercials.
no, they're super long, and the end is always it'll basically, if you take this, you might die. Like, it's always crazy the side effects. So last time I was in the States, in the hotel room, I was leaving. I was putting my shoes on, and there was a commercial, and the only reason I was listening to it was because it was about diabetes, and because Mike has diabetes, so I was thinking, oh, maybe it's something he could use, and it was something called Trulicity, okay? And I thought I misheard. I had to go and find the commercial again on YouTube to prove that I'm not fucking crazy. You know they have weird side effects, these things, right? So you imagine, like, oh, you take this thing for these eye drops for your eyes. It can either help you see or give you diarrhea, like weird shit like that. Okay, you know, one of the it goes, so it's saying the side effects and stuff, and then it goes Trulicity. Ask your doctor. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to Trulicity. Really? Don't? Of course, that's fucking. Don't take this if you're allergic to it. If you're allergic to peanuts, don't eat peanuts. Do you have to fucking say that? Do you know how insane that is?
But how do you know if you're allergic to Trulicity?
You're about to find out, bro. You're going to find out the hard way. You know how fucking insane that is to put that? So I thought I misheard it, and I had to go on YouTube and find Trulicity, and it's really there. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to Trulicity. Don't shoot yourself in the head if you're not bulletproof. Oh, thank you for clearing that up. Thank you for clearing that up, sir.
It's like the chainsaws. They have a warning label that says do not approach the genitals. You didn't know that in the States when you buy a chainsaw?
It says don't put them near your genitals.
Yeah, don't
But
put near
that's different.
genitals.
They don't tell you don't cut your genitals off. They tell you don't put it near because there might be an accident.
Yeah.
This is literally telling you if you're allergic, don't take this. But you're allergic. You won't. If you know that you're allergic to something, you obviously won't take it. That's like you're allergic to nuts. Like, it'll kill you. And you're like, I'm gonna take a chance with that peanut butter. It's so stupid. You don't know what. You don't see why this is dumb, Poseidon.
It is dumb. It is very dumb.
You don't have to say that.
But I'm trying to think, how do you get allergic to something in the first place?
There's different ways. Some people get allergic later on in life, like they grow allergic to something, and some of it might be psychological, they say, but other stuff is just genetics, and they test you now when you're a kid.
Well, my brother became lactose intolerant, by the way.
Ciro says something hilarious. He goes, they have to be over because there's certain people out there that they'll be like, but they never said if I was allergic, I'd die. You know what? You're actually right, Ciro. It's probably to protect themselves against idiots.
Yeah, probably. Or like
They didn't tell me that I couldn't shoot this gun into my mouth.
or maybe you know what it is? There's side effects that would happen for everyone, but then some assholes will be like, no, I'm allergic. You didn't tell me I could be allergic to stupid shit like that.
JJ says women have the same warning for you. Warning, don't approach my genitals. Poseidon.
Fuck yourself.
See, Flat Cat hates chainsaws near her genitals. Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, no shit.
But Jesus Christ, that was aggressive. What was I gonna say? It's like that woman who sued. She sued. Who did she sue? I think GMC or Chevy or Chevrolet or Chrysler. This was a while ago. She sued an American company because she put on cruise control, and she went in the back to do something with her kid, and she crashed the car. And she sued.
Is it a real thing?
Yeah, this was a long time ago. I was in high school.
She thinks cruise control just like the people in Anchorman too. She thinks the same thing.
Yeah,
it
was gonna drive itself, and so she put on cruise control and she set her speed. And like, okay, the car's gonna drive itself, and she went in the back.
You know how fucked that is. Like, honestly, I would countersue. I would sue her for fucking destroying the poor car, the innocent vehicle,
and for maybe hurting other people and damaging property.
Yeah, Emerald says it was a.
I would sue her
RV.
parents.
Oh, it's so stupid.
It was a what? It was a what?
Let's see. She still has to manage the wheel. Yeah, exactly, Gambit.
Yeah.
This fucking idiot. She's like, oh, cruise. This is great. I'm in the future.
Me, the only time I use cruise control is on my way back from work. The highway is empty, so I just put cruise control 80.
Yeah, but do you sleep and go in the back seat?
No,
Exactly.
obviously.
That's what we're saying.
But I'm just chilling, driving.
That's what it's for.
You know? Yeah.
I've used cruise control a couple times in my life when I had gigs. I was driving from Montreal to like Ottawa or something, and
By the way,
Yeah.
in the beginning, I used to be terrified of cruise control.
Why?
I was afraid that without me having my foot on the gas pedal or there, I have no control over the car.
Okay,
I mean, it was a irrational fear.
I mean, it does.
Like I had to adjust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Because in the beginning, it's weird. The car's going, but you're not doing anything. You're just holding the steering wheel. Like it is a little strange.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I remember the first time I used cruise control too. I thought it was weird, and then I kept. Yeah, it is a little strange, but you get used to it. But it's only for you can't do that in the city. Like the only time you didn't think about using it is if you're going cross country.
Long trips, yeah. Like when I drove to Toronto, I had cruise control.
Yeah,
118. I had it on 118, so cops don't bother me.
Yeah, keep your foot near the brake. That's what I do. And also, the second you hit the brake, cruise control's off anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're fine.
But another thing I like about cruise control is when you can accelerate, and then once you let go of the gas pedal, it goes back to the speed that you set it at.
Obviously.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see now. Gambit and Joseph are talking about YouTube. YouTube is taking 45% off content creators. Yeah, they take a lot of money. 30% would be good. Yeah, like a finder's fee for ads and shit. Yeah.
They're like the mob.
Yeah, they do take a lot. I noticed that because when people started giving me super chats, so basically what happens is now I saw it goes into my account like ad revenue as if it was ads, right? But what they do is they take like a certain percentage of it, and it only appears a few days later, so you don't see it, right? But the only way you could even touch that money is you have to make like a minimum. I think a minimum of $100 or something.
Really?
And then you can start. Yeah, they have all these rules to try to give people the least amount of possible. Let's see. I say if they're so stupid they keep taking something despite being allergic to it, just let them. That's called natural selection, and it's true. Like if somebody's like, yo, you're allergic to this, you might die, and you're like, you said might.
Well, actually, you know what I heard? That some people become allergic to something because they ate something bad of it, like eggs. They ate bad eggs, and their body had a negative reaction, like they were shitting themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
So then their body, as a defense mechanism, became allergic to said food. But the thing is, with enough exposure, slowly, your body will become unallergic. I've learned.
I have no idea.
Crazy.
It could be.
It's crazy. Well, this is what I've heard. Like, apparently, I used to be allergic to cats. Like the moment I'd get near them, I'd start fucking profusely sneezing. Asha.
And uncontrollable erections.
Yeah. What? Wait, what? But
I get next to these cats, bro.
But
so hard.
My ex-girlfriend had a cat, and eventually I just stopped sneezing when I got near.
Yeah, that's
And I was able to pat her.
I don't know
pet
about.
it.
I don't know if that works the same with food. I know, you like because you could build up to that,
Yeah.
but I don't know about. I don't know how it works with cat hair, dog hair, because there's like I've never been allergic to like animal hair. I don't have any allergies, but even with food. But I do remember when I was young, I once drank. Remember those juice boxes? I drank one at school. It was like apple juice, but I guess it was expired.
That's yeah.
And I puked, and I wasn't able, like, just the smell of apple juice would make me want to vomit. I couldn't go near apple juice till I was in high school, like in late high school. And then I drank a bit of apple juice again, and I haven't drank apple juice since.
It's the same.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you
It's
off.
kind of like what happens to you with alcohol. Like, I got super plastered in Greece in the 2000s with tsikoudria, the Cretan. It's like 98% alcohol.
It's like tipuro.
Oh, it's fucking
garbage.
horrible. It's like you're drinking dragon piss, and the smell, the taste, all of that shit makes me want to puke still to this day. It's almost fucking 20 years. What is it? And
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I remember I had a mirror once and I got food poisoning, and it took me so long to touch Arabic food again.
Yeah. Because of a mirror. Oh, you know who gave me food poisoning once? I only got food. I think I've gotten food poisoning twice in my life. Once was McGill Pizza. You know, Place Ville Marie?
I believe it.
Downstairs?
I believe it.
And those fucking guys, they were the Asian guys. And I would go there pretty often, you know, I used to work at EA, so I was going downstairs.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to go outside, right?
Yeah.
And then one day, bro, I remember I ate the pizza, and my stomach started hurting right away. I went home, bro. I fucking shit myself. I was shitting myself for a day and a half, and I had to get a thing from the pharmacy. It's kind of like Gatorade, but medical Gatorade or whatever. It replenishes your electrolytes. I was finished. And that was the time when, remember Lilyhammer, the show Lilyhammer?
Yeah.
That was the time it was premiering. So I was sick and I was trying to watch that because I liked the guy from The Sopranos. But then that show wasn't that good either, and I was just sick, shitting myself, and very upset.
Me, when I had a mirror, was puking and shitting myself in the shower.
Pepper Mario says he got food poisoning off Dixie Lee, and he went back 4 days later.
Dixie Lee?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but he went back 4 days later.
Man, Pepper Mario is a savage.
Yeah, Gambit got food poisoning at Benny's twice. Okay, so Tom asked me how I feel about Ouzo. I don't really like Ouzo that much. I don't. I mean, it's better than fucking garbage Zambuca, but Zambuca is just disgusting. It's sugar and alcohol. But I don't know. I don't mind Ouzo. Like I like Ouzo candies.
Yeah,
They're good.
Well, Ouzo is nice when you pour it because you know what they do in Greece? Put an ice cube, half water, half Ouzo, and mix it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, because it dilutes it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's different. They drink all the time, so they know how to drink it properly.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy about Ouzo? Man, that alcohol, the thing is, you can keep drinking. You're like, I'm not drunk. And then, like all of a sudden, you're like, you go to stand up and you're like, hold the fuck up. The room was not moving 30 seconds ago.
Oh, Cyril, really? Barbie Barn got you sick? I used to when I was young. It was like a big family thing in the 90s, Barbie Barn. And I've gone recently, too, a couple of times. I've been a handful of times in my adult life. I used to really love Barbie Barn when I was young.
Yeah. They have good ribs.
Yeah, well, I took you once, no?
Yeah. Apparently, the one in the West Island is going out of business. It's not that busy.
Well, even the one on Guy. Cyril, have you been to even the one on Guy? When I've been, I normally take, like, I'll go in once every, like, 5-6 months. Like, on a Saturday, just grab some takeout.
Because it's heavy food, though.
It's heavy. You feel
heavy.
like, that's why you can't eat that shit all the time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, like, I like the walls. It's very nostalgic, all the pictures. But it doesn't have the same quality. Cyril, you agree with me? It doesn't have the same quality it used to.
I love that Old Town Road feeling.
Oh, God. Shut up with that song. He keeps singing that stupid Billy Ray Cyrus song. Or Billy Ray and the other guy. What's his name?
Lil Nas X. But my favorite line is when he goes, spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar.
I hope you get molested. Same thing with Bustan. Yeah, Bustan hasn't been the same in a long time too, Gambit. It's and that was like a famous restaurant too. That's what happens. The quality dips. You got to move on. You got to go to something different.
The next big thing comes through.
Yeah.
You got to ride the wave, man.
Yeah, like even what's that fucking? I told you a couple weeks ago. We talked about on this show when I went that fucking burger place on Crescent. It's supposed to be like the best burgers in town. It won like best burgers in town. It's right next to
I
Winnie's.
know the name. I know the name.
Bro, I had fucking garbage, bro. Garbage.
You know what's good though? That burger from Table 51. Remember?
Yeah, those are pretty. Those are.
It's good.
yeah.
It's called the Gucci burger.
Let's see. Poseidon sang that like a rhinestone cowboy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeehaw, my name
No,
is-
not Belle Boeuf pepper. Pepper. I've eaten a Belle Boeuf years ago. I remember I went on a date once over there years ago in the one, and it was good.
Yeah, but you know what I like about those chains, like
Huh.
Madison's.
No, I went on a date on the one on it was St. Catherine.
No, but in
But
general,
I've been to the one Laval too.
No, but in general, those chains, what I like about them is it's consistent.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think it was because I had one time when I ate in Laval, it was some friends that they had brought me they had told me to go there and it was okay. But then when I went with a chick on St. Catherine, it was way better.
No, from location to location because it's franchised, the taste varies because every owner will still like it's not franchised like McDonald's.
Maybe it was Burger Bar Zero. It might have been Burger Bar. Yeah, it wasn't good.
I've noticed throughout the years it's more consistent. The taste of the food.
Where that place?
Like Madison's, let's say it's the same owner for 10, 20 years. The taste isn't really going to change. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like these restaurants that pop up are good for 5 years and then after the 5 years the quality drops and you're like Marvin's it's not as good as it used to be. It's still pretty fucking good.
I haven't been there in a super long time.
But Marvin's is still pretty amazing food. Like people go eat there and they're like, "Oh my god, it's amazing." I'm like,
yeah, but those are foreigners that don't know.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not what it used to be." And they're like, "What do you mean? It used to be better?"
Let's
I'm
see
like-
here.
I'm
So-
like, "Yeah, sorry."
No, Joseph wrote as a bartender. He was a bartender for 10 years in Australia and Ireland. He got smashed every night. He had very good
Oh,
times.
man, I don't know how
Probably
people
too
do
good.
that.
Yeah, which is why he stopped drinking 7 years ago. Yeah, that's excessive, bro. That's fucking.
Every night, I would not be able to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, I know a lot of bartenders like that too who stop drinking after a while. They're like, okay, I'm done.
Well, yeah, you get fed up, bro. The body is just like, okay, bro, like. You know?
Ever have Dick Ann's? I had Dick Ann's when it first opened on Lackady years. Like I think I was still in high school. Fucking was that 15 years ago? It was a long
But
time.
didn't
And
it?
it was shit. And then it closed down.
It closed down, but then it reopened.
But when I tried it years ago when it first came out, it was garbage.
It still is, by the way. I had a cheeseburger, terrible.
Yeah, I never have. Ever since I ate that one time, I never had the urge to go back.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Five Guys, why is the volume so fucking high? So Five Guys, I remember when it first opened here, the first one I ate was the one on McGill, and it was fucking delicious. And I had been back recently, but I went to the one on St. Catherine. Wasn't that good. First of all, the place was dirty. They didn't take care of the place, the employees.
Yeah.
The place was filthy. They didn't give a fuck.
But there's the other one on. Not on St. Catherine. There's a smaller one. I think it's across Dunn's. Something. There's another one smaller. That one is.
Burger place you're talking about?
Yeah, Five Guys downtown. They have two downtown.
Well, they have one Old Montreal and one St. Catherine.
Yeah, the one in Old Montreal is better than the one on St.
Yeah,
Catherine.
the one. Well, it was one, but still, Five Guys is way too fucking loud. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Three Guys would be better, but Five Guys is very loud.
You know what else is good that we still haven't went?
Hmm.
And I told you about Bistro. Right across.
Oh, that I don't give a shit, bro.
Bro, it's a very good breakfast place.
Let's see. Recently discovered George Tadizo recently discovered A&W for fast food. It has become my favorite. George, you could get better burgers than that, bro. I mean, I know what you mean. You mean like by the shitty fast food, like the wrapped ones. It's maybe one of the better ones. Because a lot of people say that to me. A lot of people, whenever I say like, oh, I don't eat that, they go, but do you eat A&W? They all they even I think Dano and Homer I think agree because they know Dano knows about fast food. And
Obviously.
he'll tell you that it's fucking good. The burger place next to Bordel, shit, dude. I don't know what burger place is next to Bordel, but I'll tell you that the food at fucking Bordel is good.
Bro.
This animal goes crazy.
Bro.
Yes, sis.
Go fuck yourself. For greasy food, it's one of the best I've ever had. That greasy, heavy food,
Yeah.
one of the best.
I believe the term is comfort food.
Yes.
Am I
comfort
correct
food.
on this? I believe that's what
One
comfort
of the best comfort food I've ever had in my fucking life.
food. What is Ray says? He's at a motel now. Okay, he's good. He's at the motel. He's safe.
What?
Ray's not driving anymore. He's at the motel.
Oh, okay.
Does Justin still work in the kitchen? I don't know who the guy with the beard, the big guy. I don't remember what his name was. The guy at Bordel.
Yeah,
We
I
met
forgot
him
his
once. He came out, talked to us after the podcast. He was a super nice guy. How was Susikut for you guys? So curious how it went. Oh, it was great. It was a lot of fun. I think it took us a couple of minutes to get comfortable because
French, yeah.
it was in French, right? So. And I think that was that was some of the comments that were saying. They go, oh, they were a little timid the first couple of minutes, and then it fucking became a train wreck. So yeah, people like it. People had a good time. That's all we cared about is if other people are gonna enjoy it, because we weren't speaking our first language, so it was a little different for us. But people had a lot of fun. People asked me then to do French comedy. They said we should do it more. So it was a lot of who Yan? Yeah, Yan's the fucking man. Yan's a super cool guy. A small guy with the glasses. He's a prick. No, small guy with dreads. Oh, he's talking about someone else. No, Yan is the guy who does the podcast for Mike. He doesn't have dreads. He's very good. Cool dude. No, the guy in the kitchen didn't have dreads. No, he was a big guy. He had a beard.
Oh, it's funny because after the show, Suzekut, he walked up to me and was like, "Hey, okay, what's up, man?" He's like, "I was the one cooking." I'm like, "Oh, so you're the one that tried to murder me?" And he was laughing.
Let's see. French comedy, eBay ad, for sale, military weapons, never used, dropped twice.
What?
I don't know. Tom, I don't get the goddamn reference. Is he talking about Preach?
I'm confused.
No, Preach did security. And also Preach is black. I think he would know the... He's like, you know that white guy with the dreads? You mean Preach? Let's see here. Poseidon kind of looks like Tim Curry at times.
Who's Tim Curry?
From that angle, huh? The wide one. Let's see him face to face. If you guys don't know who Tim Curry is he's an actor. He played It in the first original It. I believe it was Tim Curry that played it, and he also in Home Alone 2 played the manager at the hotel. Remember Home Alone 2? The eyes. Look at the camera. Yeah, you do kind of have Tim Curry eyes, but it's not. It's very you have to force it. You have to. It's not a natural. Yeah, you have to force it to see it.
Kind of like this. Nah, no, I don't see it. Oh, maybe in this one.
No, why? Because it's a big mustache.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, I don't see it. Or maybe if I go.
Hold on. There you go. Yeah, now it looks like you're trying to make an impression, but it is, like Ray says, a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Like your pants, it's a bit of a stretch, sir.
My pants aren't stretchy.
You don't have stretchy pants?
No.
You should wear stretchy pants.
The only thing that's stretchy about me is my
That
dick.
asshole.
Oh, fuck you. You beat me to it.
Well, you were going to say your dick, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I have a stretchy dick.
I do have a stretchy
Let's
dick.
see. You spoke to me about doing a special run on all your remaining material and start fresh with new stuff. What's going on with that? Yeah, it's not a special run, George. It's just film my special. I'm still talking about that, actually. I don't know where and when. I had the idea of doing it this summer. We're going to see what's going to happen with JFL. If JFL lets me do time, on one of the shows, like off JFL, something like that, I'd rather do it there and tape it. If not, I don't know, maybe I'll talk to the Nest. Maybe I'll go, maybe I'll fucking go to New York and do it. Who the fuck knows? That might not be a bad idea, too. So, speaking of New York, for those of you who don't know, Governors, June 28th, Comedians The Compound, me, Mike, Kevin Brennan, Shane, all the Compound guys, Aaron Berg is there, Gino, and I think right after us, they're doing a live Anthony and Dave Landau show. So, should be pretty good. Let's see. Tom filmed his hour. Good thing Gawker was sued out of existence. So, if Gawker is still releasing, Gawker, that Netflix documentary about Gawker, it's still out. It's still on Netflix, the one with Hogan. Have you guys seen that one? Have you seen no? It's fucking interesting, man. Where, because Hulk Hogan, basically, he had that whole issue that happened where he was talking, he fucked his, Bubba the Love Sponge, which was, I guess, his best friend or whatever. He fucked his wife on camera.
Oh, shit.
But Bubba the Love Sponge knew about it. Like, he would let him fuck his wife. And he wanted to film it to jerk off to it later, I guess.
What?
Yeah, and basically, in the documentary, that's when he also talked shit about black people. Because his daughter was doing hip-hop music, and she was going to be with a lot of rich black guys, and how he said he doesn't want black guys fucking her or something like that. And it started a whole thing with Hogan. And then when he sued them as Terry Bollea, and he's like, look, that's just a character. He goes, that guy over there, like, I don't have a huge cock. I don't have a, like, come on. Hogan has a huge cock. I'm Terry Bollea. I don't have, it was so weird to see him switch the character and, like, separate them, you know? But the documentary is good. I do kind of agree with Hulk Hogan on one thing. I don't, like, even though it is weird that he fucked his friend, I don't like the personal, like, I don't like, even if you're a celebrity, I don't like it when they fuck with your personal life. Like, if you release a sex tape, if you want to make a porno or whatever, that's fine, that's cool. But if somebody hacks your phone or whatever, or they get a tape of you fucking and they release that, I don't like that shit. I don't like watching that shit. I don't like it when they do it. I feel like that's a huge invasion of your privacy.
Of course. It's a huge
and like, remember the fappening when they went in and took all those actresses' photos and all that shit?
Yeah.
I didn't go look at any of the links because I was like, they didn't put it out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't think anyone should have that power over you to decide to release photos. That's your personal shit.
That's very honorable.
It's not honorable at all. It's completely dishonorable to do that.
No, of you to think like that.
That's not honorable. That's just regular. What you're saying is stupid.
Well, no, but nowadays people don't think like that.
Yeah, they do. I'm not the only one. People think like that. It's fucking. A lot of people do. Because that's fucked up.
It is. It's very fucked up.
So I've never been interested in that. That always kind of bothers me when they do that. Because if you take a picture of your cock and you put it on Twitter and you're cool, that's your problem. But if somebody fucking takes a dick pic of you, you know, which is basically just a headshot, and they fucking release that shit, no, man. If you didn't intend for that, no, I don't like that shit. Just because someone's in the public eye, you criticize everything they do publicly, that's fine. Like it, not like it, tweet, that's perfectly fine. Everything they put out in public. But to go into the private and try to steal that shit, that's fucking crazy. No, I never saw Jennifer Lawrence's asshole, actually. And I thought that people, when they said that they were like misinterpreting it. But apparently it's her actual asshole. She spreads her cheeks. Yeah. She's spreading her cheeks showing her asshole. Yeah. So it is her asshole.
Yeah.
Okay. No. But also I don't like Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't like her either.
Yeah.
There's something about her that's not very feminine.
No, I just don't like her. Her attitude I didn't like. And I think, if I remember correctly, they were filming X-Men here. This is a fucked up story. They were filming X-Men here, and one of my buddies, I think it was his building that she rented out, basically like the condo for them. It was like a downtown thing. And he had told me that on her last day there when she left, basically I think her sheets, like in the bed, she left them there, but she had like, I guess her period started, and she had dirty the sheets.
Who?
Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Law.
But she just left it there. She didn't put it anywhere or anything. She just left it on the. So I think he told me that, and I was like, I feel like she could have put it in the fucking wash or something.
At least,
like that's a weird thing. So I remember that kind of made me see her differently. I was like, that's a little, like,
what a fucking
like they're not your slaves. The people that are coming in, like, do something. And and then also I heard she was being a real cunt with all the people on X-Men because in the beginning she was happy to be part of that, but then her stock rose with the Hunger Games. So then she's like, I don't want to do it. Like, that's why they had to change the story and make her one of the better characters.
What?
Because Mystique in the comics isn't that important as they made her. They made her the hero in the movies because of what her name was. Because she was asking, she didn't want to do it anymore. She was tired of it, all this and that. Because she wanted to move on to bigger, better things. Because she felt like she was better than that. But she had already signed on for 3 movies.
Oh, she pulled the dirty.
She pulled the dirty. Yeah,
she pulled the dirty. That's dirty, just like her asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, why is Poseidon? It's true. You can't judge Jennifer Lawrence, they said.
What do you mean?
You stole a frying pan. Yeah. But me, that's when I started seeing her a little differently. Yeah. It was from that story when the guy told me. I was like, that's a little, not like hate her, but I was like, man, that's a little weird. Because to me, that just shows that she doesn't see. It's like the people who are rude to waiters or wait for no reason. That's how I saw her when I heard that. I go, you could have put that in the basket or something, you know?
No, or wrap it up.
Something. So that kind of made me see it the same way as I see people who randomly, when the waiter comes, he's like, hey, what can I get you? Oh, finally! Shit like, I hate those people.
Or people who snap, who do this.
You snap.
I don't.
Oh, you snap.
When did I snap?
You just snapped.
Yeah, now, but I don't do it to waiters. I don't go, hey.
You've done it to waiters. I've seen you do it to waiters.
I've never done this.
When we first met, I used to have to yell at you all the time because you were rude to waiters, you were rude to delivery staff, you were rude to drive-through people, and every time I would call you on it, you didn't even know that you were. I
was never rude to waiters or waitresses.
Yeah, you've been very rude to waiters, and you always pretend like you don't know.
No, you know what you would say? You would get mad that instead of saying like, I would say, instead of saying, "Can I please get?" I would say, "Yeah, I would like."
No, you never said I would like. This is what you would say.
Or I want.
Yeah, give me a cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, give me yeah.
And they would always be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Give me a cheeseburger. Yeah, I know. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry about him. He's retarded." I know. I could tell. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Let's see. Incredibly wooden actress. Definitely. Are you and Mike, JJ's asking, going to do an English show at JFL? I think Mike soon is going to... He has to talk with one of the people over there. I think he has to talk about 2 Drink Minimum Live and some other stuff. So I don't know anything yet. And they always tell us last minute too, so I don't know what we're going to be doing there. But we will let you guys know first. I think on one of the shots or whatever, the second we know. I've did a few low-budget models, as Poseidon would say, and they get that attitude instantly. Yeah, it's fucking... It's a horrible attitude.
Yeah, because people think...
Mike Davidson's late to the party. Mike, you missed a crazy story in the beginning about Poseidon stealing frying pans. Go check that out later.
Me, I don't like some bitches. You know what they do, bro?
If you use your notoriety to get stuff, you're an asshole, whoever you are. I don't know. I think you could use your pull for... It depends.
Well, it depends on what.
It depends how you're doing it.
It
You know what I
depends,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, you know what I found out? I found out like a lot of comics in New York and shit. Like a lot of when you see them at like let's say basketball games and Knicks games, they don't actually pay for those tickets. Like they have a special. The PR people have special seats just to give out to celebrities, minor celebrities, big, just So I mean that's not bad if you're using your. If they're willing to give you tickets because you're a comic or whatever, that's pretty cool.
But if you go around saying, you should give me this because I'm this person, then
that's how you get beat up, bro.
Yeah, that makes you a piece of garbage.
Yeah, Poseidon is the poster boy for Rude. He really is. He's ravishing Rick Rude. That's who he is.
I'm a bad boy.
Yeah.
But you know what's been pissing me off? All these fucking...
Zero says you order Big Macs at the Tim Hortons drive-thru and then you get testy when they don't have them.
Well, go get it, bro. And then the guy gets so scared, he walks over to the McDonald's.
Yeah. He's like, all right, sir.
But you know what's been pissing me off lately? You see all these posts about the Notre Dame being rebuilt and people being angry about that. They're like, there's people starving, man. Or look at the ocean, man. It's filled with plastic, man. Why don't you give money for that?
Man.
Bro, it's so agitating to see people write these things, bro. It's like... I want to fucking punch you in the face.
I have opinions on this matter.
Yes.
Do you want to hear them?
Yes. Okay. You have told me them.
Yeah,
I have. A few of them. Not all, but a few.
Here are my opinions. Number one, I didn't... there was a lot of people when it was on fire that were tweeting in France that were and they were happy about it.
Yeah.
Already, that's a little fucking weird. Okay? And here's what I don't like about this situation. So you could say whatever you want. People are saying, why are these billionaires giving money to rebuild that church instead of... And you could enter anything you want right there instead of African children. Okay. Couple of things. Number one, it's their money. What the fuck do you care? Yeah. You can't control that. That's their money. They want to donate to that. They want to donate to Netflix. They want to donate to building a statue of a giant erect penis. It's their money.
Yeah.
They'll do whatever the fuck they want.
100%.
Also, you weren't giving money yesterday to these African kids. Why today, when someone else is giving rebuild something, you become the spokesperson for giving African children? Why don't you just donate to African children if you want?
I'm going to tell you the answer.
Hold on. But you don't want to donate. Why should they have... And I'm not saying it's bad to donate to African... I think you should. I think they should fucking help build Africa. But it's not what I'm arguing. I'm just arguing people telling other people what to do with their money. Yesterday, before it was on fucking fire, you didn't fucking donate shit. So why the day after it's burnt down, you decide that they should donate there? They'll donate wherever the fuck they want to donate. It's their fucking money.
You know why?
Who am I to criticize where they give their money? It's their if they would steal money, if a government would say, look, we're going to let a couple of orphans die so we could rebuild that church. Yeah, that's a different story. That's not what's fucking happening.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why. They always want to help, but at other people's expense.
Exactly. You always want to help at other people's... And I'm not saying it's the best way to spend money. And in the end, you should be allowed... Like, if some guy, let's say he's a real fan, he's a billionaire, and he's a real fan of the cathedral, he loves it, fuck him. It's his life. Let him rebuild it. He wasn't going to give it... He didn't say, guys, I was going to give this to Africa or to the cathedral.
Yeah.
The cathedral caught fire. No, that was never in question. It was never one or the other. You understand? We're playing this fucking weird game where we're pretending like it's one or the other. It's not one or the other.
And he made the billions, not you.
Yeah.
He's a millionaire, not you.
And again, I'm not saying it would be great if you could go start rebuilding,
Yes.
or not rebuilding. They were never built, but building villages in Africa.
But Akon went to Africa.
Yeah,
He gave
exactly.
600 million people what electricity?
Yeah. And you know what? Do you ever hear about that? Do you ever?
You don't.
It's so
you don't-
rare to hear about that.
Yeah, you don't turn around and say, "Oh, why isn't Akon fucking helping using that money to clean up the plastics in the ocean?"
Yeah. Why isn't Akon helping Flint?
You know,
You never hear that.
you never hear that shit.
Get the fuck. And also, I feel bad for Akon because he actually is spending his money on trying to help people in
Yeah.
the third world, and you barely ever hear about it.
It's true. You know.
But I guarantee you, if you whipped his dick out, you would fucking hear about it.
Yes.
Stupid news.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh my
news.
God, Akon comes back to the States, whips his dick.
I don't care. I don't care who fucks who. I don't care. Unless there's a rape involved, I don't care. That's personal people business shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck who you want to fuck. What do I care? Anyway.
But it's this whole outrage bullshit. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
I want to buy a Poseidon 20, a case 24 and 8 ball now.
Why?
They're happy with what you're saying.
Oh.
You see, let's see. With Occupation Double happening in Africa next year, the donations will skyrocket. Is it happening? I know that's
What's
like that
happening
big
in
Quebec
Africa?
show, Occupation Double. It's like a reality show.
Oh, that shit.
I never watched that shit. I don't care.
I can't watch stuff like that. When you remember when Jersey Shore came out, there was a moment where I would watch it because it was so entertaining, the stupid shit that they would do. But then, like, at some point, it just became cringe. I was like, I can't watch.
You
this
want
anymore.
to know how I learned about Jersey Shore? This is gonna sound funny to people. What year did Jersey Shore come out?
Ooh, a long time ago.
This was in the 2000s.
Early 2000s.
This
yeah.
was when I was still at EA, I think. And the way I found out was I was listening to they were putting, I think it was on YouTube, I think it was YouTube at the time, so it was after 07. They were putting clips of Opie and Anthony at the time uploaded. And one of the clips was a recent one where they had the situation or something on Opie and Anthony.
Oh shit.
And that's how I learned about them.
Oh shit.
And I went to watch the Jersey Shore to fucking
shit.
laugh at them because they were on Opie and Anthony. I think the situation had a clip on there.
But you know, most of the stuff that they say and do in those shows it's scripted, right? You know that. Did you know that? It's like wrestling.
What do you mean?
They say it's reality TV.
Oh yeah,
but
it's called scripted reality. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Like come on, are you joking right now? That's like saying you thought wrestling was half real. Like they don't really know what's gonna happen. Yeah, South Park Snooki Smoosh Smoosh. Yeah, exactly. I would have
Snooki.
never got the references if they hadn't had him on O&A, and then I went and watched the show to see what was up. And the
Wow.
show did make me laugh. There was some good moments that made me laugh because of how stupid they were. But I never watched that show and felt like, oh, I care about this character.
No.
I was like, oh, these are all fucking degenerates.
Yeah.
Garbage people, all of them.
Yeah.
One worse than the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the worst one was the situation. The biggest garbage.
I'm off team. JJ says now he's off Team Poseidon. He was on Team Poseidon, but now he's off Team Poseidon.
Why?
Because you're saying about like he is.
Why?
I saw
I
it,
am.
man. How dare you tell me it's not real? Yeah, exactly.
Did you watch the season where they were in Italy?
A bit of it, yeah.
They were in Florence, I think.
All I remember two things from that. I remember that Snooki got into a car accident and got arrested or some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh, this is so stupid. Like, yeah, she's really
I remember
arrested.
I remember in the first episodes when they walked into the house, they're like, this is a strange house. It's like in a building because they're used to like, you know, singular houses. And I'm like, why are the walls made out of cement? Or I think they were freaking out about that in one of the episodes. I don't remember exactly. And then what episode it made it look like the situation and the short buff guy got into like this huge scrap. And then they kept like
Running ads.
running ads for that shit. And then the episode finally aired, and you just see he just charged him and like threw him in a wall or something. That was it. Nobody got really hurt.
Yeah, obviously.
but
they don't wanna get
They were
sued.
milking that, bro. They were milking that fight.
Yeah,
I
we
remember.
covered Ray in the beginning. We didn't cover the accident too much. I just so basically we were driving and we were at my buddy's art gallery, and or it was not his art gallery, but he was there. He was showing his paintings, and
It was an art expo.
It was an art expo, and there was a pothole that we couldn't because this fucking city. It's like post-war Bosnia around here, and it was such a hard hit, and it hit on his fucking side too. So every time it hits on his side, I always worry because I'm like, oh, that's like it's all the weight, you know? Poseidon doesn't carry his weight well. Gravity pushes down. It's harder. I could be the same way as Poseidon. It's harder to pick him up for some fucking reason. I don't know. So
That's why I don't smoke weed. Makes
yeah.
me heavier.
Makes you
I
heavy.
feel.
You feel all your weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a big knock, and then I got an emergency on my dashboard. It said that your tires exploded, sir. And then luckily, a real man came by and changed the tire. My buddy Viron.
No.
I was like, I'll change it. Took his jacket off. But now I know how to change that tire.
Yeah.
It really isn't hard. Like, they have everything you need in the back.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just when it's cold, it's a pain in the ass. When it's cold,
Yeah, but he fucking took his jacket off. He was in a t-shirt.
he's
did
a
it.
fucking gangster,
Doesn't
bro.
give a fuck. Let's see. I don't know. Here's the thing, dudes. I don't know about Occupation Double. I don't watch that show. I've heard, like, Preach made some jokes about it. And some people have told me about it. Like, oh, look at this chick. She's this hot chick that was on there. And I was like, oh, I really don't care. Like, I don't care.
Oh, Abba and Preach, they had they did talk about the show. Like, they have clips on YouTube and Instagram,
And they make fun of it.
bro, and it's so funny and it's so cringe. It's so cringe.
It's
bro.
basically the Jersey Shore, but
my
with
God.
Quebecers.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is so cringe. Like, ugh. Like, there was this one guy. Like, he goes to talk to a girl, and he was all like this. He was all like, "Are you ready?"
Yeah.
But you have to look at me though.
Hold on. Jersey girl, you're giving me. Wait. Yeah, go on.
He was all like trying to be a player, you know. He was all like, "Is the camera on me?"
Yes, the camera's on
He
you.
was all like, "Yo, yeah." Like, he would talk. I was just like, oh, I felt like puking, bro. I was like, "That's not what the fuck, bro." Just 100% cringe.
Yeah, all of this is cringe, Poseidon. You fucking weirdo. By the way, the situation is in prison.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
What, tax evasion?
something like that. Yeah, he didn't pay his tax.
Of course, he's Italian. Oh, boy. How did I know?
Fuck, that's crazy, eh? Yeah, he's in le prisons. Let's see. Ask Poseidon if a giraffe can throw up. Poseidon, can a giraffe throw up?
Yeah, but it would take really long.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You're just making that up.
Yeah. Remember wasn't I the one you had the conversation with about riding a giraffe into battle? How crazy that would be.
Yeah, because you're a fucking retarded person.
Did we actually have this conversation on the show last time?
I have no
2
idea.
weeks ago.
But I wanted to kill you when you were saying
Yeah,
it.
but yo, imagine riding a giraffe into battle.
Why would you ride a giraffe? You can't see in front of you.
Well, but the thing is, they can swing their necks and like sweep like a huge
They can't
army.
do that. That's not how giraffes turn their necks. They can't do that. You ever seen a giraffe do that? That's not.
Yeah, well,
No, you
when they
haven't.
fight with each other, they swing their necks at the other giraffe.
Yeah,
and
at the other giraffe. You know how tall a giraffe is? Who are they gonna hit?
50 feet. Well, can't they swing downwards and it sweeps the ground like a huge arm?
No, what? That's made up. That's you in your head imagining that a giraffe could do that.
But how crazy would that be? You're just riding a giraffe into battle with armor. You know.
First of all, as whack as it would be to see an elephant ride a giraffe, I don't think that the best case scenario on the battlefield is you riding a goddamn giraffe.
you know what? It hasn't been tried, but I feel like if somebody had tried it, it's like bananas, right? It's all like milking cows and shit. How did people discover it? At first, it
Wait,
seems
did you hold on? Did you just say it's like bananas, like milking a cow? Who the fuck tried it? A banana and milking the cow, you.
But hold on. Could you imagine the first person eating a banana? Could you imagine that shit? Picture it. Did somebody just go with a peel, or did they peel it first? How did they know how to peel
Pepper
it?
Mario is saying that I don't fucking know that giraffes were used in the medieval times with armor and they were fighting and sieging cities. Don't you fucking know that? I didn't know that, Pepper.
Well, because their necks could have reached over the wall as well. That's another advantage.
Poseidon is going to start cockfighting with giraffes, is what they're saying. Bananas equals milking cows. I don't get it, Ray. I don't fucking get his head either.
No, listen. I'm talking too fast.
And I hear giraffes are mean. That's the
They're what?
giraffes are mean. Apparently, they're not nice.
They're very mean. Have
So
you?
then, how are you gonna train a mean fucking giraffe?
You train it to be mean to others.
You can't. You can't train it. It's mean. It doesn't want to be trained. It's like
It's
fuck
just-
you.
I guess. But like, imagine the first person who milked a cow. How did they fucking discover that shit?
It was a sexy cow. Like, yo, give me some of them titties. And then they're like, oh, this is delicious. And like, what are you doing here? Getting food? What do you mean? Delicious. Try this. It's like, how did they know shark oil soothed hemorrhoids? Wait.
What?
Shark oil Like, what? That's interesting. So the oil that you make from a shark helps with hemorrhoids. I didn't know that shit.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. How the fuck do you? Because that's
Like, how do you
big-
discover that shit?
like. First of all, you have to get oil of the shark, and then you're like, you know what I'm gonna do with this? Shove it up my ass.
No, you know what probably happened? It was some guy swimming in the ocean, and a shark tried to attack. He dodged, but then like he went over the shark and like he landed on the fin with his ass, and it pierced his shorts, and the skin of the shark rubbed his asshole. And then when he got out of the water, his hemorrhoids were occurred, and he was like, "Wait a minute."
Do you smoke crack? Do you smoke crack? By the way, they're asking if Poseidon is aware of how is almond milk made.
Easy. They squeeze almond titties.
Okay. They are all wishing that you get a nice package in the mail, and it's basically a medieval-sized dildo, and you fuck yourself with it.
Have you seen that spoof video though of somebody trying to milk almond titties?
No, what's an almond titty, sir?
Bro, because they were making a whole joke about almonds, and they were like, "Whoa, how do they get almond milk, almond titties?" It's a joke. It's not real. I know almonds don't have titties, bro.
Okay.
So they made this whole thing of like, basically they were treating the almonds, like little almonds, like cattle, like cow.
Okay.
So they were putting them up in things, and then they were like, "You have to be nice to the almond, and then it'll give you the milk."
Okay. Where do you normally get your nut milk from?
What?
You don't like almond milk?
No.
Where do you get your nut juice?
What
From-
nut juice? I don't drink nut juice.
You never had almond milk or anything like
No.
that? No?
No.
You sure you never had nut juice?
100%.
I'm pretty sure you've had nut juice
No. I haven't.
all over your face.
I'll go fuck
Your
yourself. Now you're
hands.
just making a fucking semen joke.
Am I?
Of course you are.
Why did you assume semen?
Because you like semen jokes.
No.
Yeah, you do.
I prefer almond milk, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah. I prefer the term pistachio liquor.
Pistachio liquor. I like cow milk.
Oh, speaking. So here's what we forgot to talk about. We were talking about alcohol earlier. You know what I started to get a taste for? Only on the plane, but I still got a taste for. A little bit of Bailey's.
It's nice.
Maybe some coffee in there
Yeah.
too. Everyone else can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, it's nice. Bailey's is nice. It's not like punchy, strong, but it's like it's nice. And
Ciro says he's 10 minutes away. He's coming over with his nut extractor. Your nut extractor is here. It's called Poseidon's mouth.
Jesus Christ, that's nasty. I'm not that homosexual.
Whoa.
Um,
Poseidon, this is an LGBTQ friendly podcast. All
is
right?
that what it is?
Yeah.
Just like the coffee place.
Just like the coffee shop, bro. It's friendly. So go on, Poseidon.
Maybe a little too friendly, if you know what I'm saying.
So tell us more about how you get the nut juice out.
It was no, I was talking about almond milk, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get it out?
Honestly, I don't know what the process is for.
What
almond
would you
milk.
guess?
My guess would be is you melt the almonds.
You melt it.
Yeah, and it turns into.
It's not the worst guess in the world. Melting.
How is almond? Actually, I'm gonna Google this shit. How is almond milk made?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I've never Googled that shit.
Google whose dick do I have to suck around here to
Oh,
get
go
almond
fuck
milk.
yourself.
Google that.
You motherfucker! You motherfucking.
I think you just crush and melt them, bro. Like why?
Yeah.
How else do you think
The
it'll be
basic
fucking
method,
made?
the basic method of modern domestic almond milk production is to grind almonds in a blender with water, then strain out the almond pulp, the flesh of the almonds, with a strainer or cheesecloth. Almond milk can also be made by adding water to almond butter. Okay, yeah, that's a fairly simple process.
Yeah, fairly simple. How did you think? Like honestly, in your head, what did you think it was? Obviously, you're gonna press these fucking almonds.
No,
together.
obviously that's what I thought it was.
Okay.
I was making the joke of almond titties, you know.
What the fuck is soy milk?
I have no fucking clue. What is soy milk? Gay milk?
What?
Maybe it's gay milk.
Like your dad picked this milk? It's Subway milk. It's the same milk they use for Subway sandwiches.
What is soy milk? You
It's
know,
from beans.
are you serious? What beans?
Sometimes I want to punch you in your fucking skull.
The liquid obtained by suspending soybean flour in water is used by. Who would drink this? Why would you drink this?
Soy is very popular, sir.
Really?
You've never heard of soy?
I have, but I never thought how it's made.
Do you know? Your stupidity is shocking to me.
What do you mean? I just never Googled this shit because it never interested
But
me.
I hear you say things like soy boy. And you don't know what that means.
I've never said soy boy.
You say that all the time.
No, I don't.
I literally have text messages of you saying, "Yo, I'm hanging out with this soy boy right now. Gonna
What's a
fuck
soy
him soon."
boy?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Hipster milk. That's what it is. Soy milk is hipster milk.
Hipster milk. Interesting.
Ciro, the term is rim job. Artie Lang once got a blumpkin. I think that's getting blown while you're taking a shit. That ever happened to you?
No.
You haven't lived.
That's nasty.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
For who, though?
For the girl.
Yeah. For you, it's fine. Eating her out while she shits, that's cool. But for her...
No. Like, if she blows you while you're shitting, you got the smell of the shit and everything. How can she blow... That's nasty.
Is that... This is where you draw the line?
Yeah. Anything to do with piss and shit, that is where I draw the line.
So that's where you and R. Kelly don't get along.
Basically.
Okay. Anything
Wait,
else?
what? Hold on. I fell right into that one. Fuck.
That's it. That's the only thing you have against him. The piss and the shit. That's where I draw the line, R. Kelly. I had your back for so long.
That caught me by surprise. That was good. I liked it. That was sneaky. Yeah, anything to do with shit, piss, rape, underage, gay, she-males,
Gay.
she-males, he-she's. Yeah. Anything that's not...
Anything that's not, I guess, a guy and a girl fucking.
Basically.
Okay. So you've narrowed down your niche.
Yeah. Or it has... if it's two chicks fucking, that's very
That's fine.
attractive.
But that is gay,
fine.
though.
Um,
That's very gay, actually.
two chicks fucking?
It's super gay.
Yeah, but for the opposite sex.
It's still gay.
But it's a turn-on.
It doesn't matter. You said you
Because
don't
it's
like
women.
gay.
Well, I don't like homosexuals, sorry.
Do you know what gay means?
Yes.
Well, gay and homosexual is the same thing.
It is, but but homosexual is specific to men.
No, it isn't. Homosexual isn't specific to men.
Yeah, because the word man is in the word homosexual.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. Do you smoke crack?
No, I don't.
Homosexual just means gay. It means having sex with, like being
No, it's like
attracted
the
to the same
Greek
sex.
word homophilos. Means
Yeah.
you like men. As a man.
No, bro. Homosexual means gay.
Yeah.
It's not for men. It's
Yeah,
for
but
anybody.
gay can be used for men and women, but you can't call a woman a homosexual.
Of course you can.
No, you can't. You call her a lesbian.
You ever heard like gay and lesbian? You ever heard that?
What do you mean?
They say the gay and lesbian community.
No.
Okay, what does LGBT? What does the LG stand for?
Lesbian gay?
Yeah.
So gay applies to men and lesbian applies to women. I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know this world, bro. I'm confused.
Okay. So when you women are Homo sapiens, first of all. When you said
Now you're just messing with me.
I'm not, you fucking homosexual, all right? You can be a woman homosexual.
No, you can't.
Why? Because you said that they can't.
Because homosexual is reserved for men.
Who made that reservation?
The word homosexual, there's the word man in homo. You're a homo.
What about what about homogenized milk?
What's homogenized milk?
Homo
Means
like
man.
No, it doesn't. It means your own.
Oh, really?
It means your own. So you homosexual. You're sexually attracted to your own sex.
That's what that means.
I need to take just this clip out. Just this clip out. And give it to the Douglas Mental Hospital. Just so they could be like, yeah, we got to take this guy in. This is insane. Homosexual and gay means the same thing, just that one is like the scientific term, homosexual.
And one is the street term.
Yeah, if you want to call it the street term, yeah. Yeah. So when you say things like, I don't like gay, but I love those lesbians, that is retarded. Or I don't like homosexuals, I like lesbians, that's retarded. What you're saying, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
You basically said, I don't like gays, but I love gays, is what you said.
Oh. Whatever.
So you're a gay rights activist at the same time as being a homophobe.
Basically.
Yeah.
I'm a gay rights activist for women, but a homophobe for men.
So wait, this whole time you thought that homosexual meant two guys,
Yeah.
but two girls, that's not
It's
homosexual,
lesbian.
which is not homosexual.
Exactly.
Lesbians are not
That's
homosexuals.
what I thought in my head, yeah. I just thought lesbians were lesbians.
Right, very different. Lesbians
Yeah.
came from an island.
Yeah.
From
From
the-
the island of Lesbos.
Yeah.
And homosexuals came from the island of Homos. Homos. I could tell that he wants to beat the shit out of me right now.
I hope your mother's very proud of you.
No, you know where homosexuals come from?
Tell me.
Afghanistan.
That's where they come from, man.
Get it? Because of Man Love Thursday?
Oh, yeah, that's it. That makes sense. Yeah, you're saving yourself. Yeah. It's a great gag. They need to have you on Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen, I want to tell you, I support your lifestyle, but these fucking homos. I could do without them. You and the other ladies, you're cool. So stupid.
Oh, shit.
You feel dirty? Because I fucking feel dirty.
I feel stupid
Oh, that's just...
that I didn't know the difference. Unless you're messing with me. Unless you're messing with me. Is he messing with me, guys?
Someone whose father told him that Subway can make you gay. I'm very surprised you don't know that homosexual means gay.
No, I knew homosexual meant gay, but I didn't know lesbian also meant homosexual or homosexual also meant lesbian.
This is shockingly stupid what you're saying. Like, I don't understand. Do you hear the stupidity that's coming out of your mouth?
Well, that's because the gays have made too many terms for themselves, bro. Like, all we have is heterosexual. They have, what, fucking gay, homosexual, faggot. Like, enough is enough, bro. At some point.
I'm pretty sure they don't want to own faggot. I'm pretty sure. And I don't want them to. I like using that, so I'm gonna keep faggot non-sexualized. This is absurd. This is basically the gay lobby. Is the reason why you understand this because they put so many words to confuse you into having sex with other men. Yeah.
Wait, what? No, that's not what I meant.
You know what happened? If you were in Saudi Arabia, they would stone you out of confusion. Just out of confusion, they'd be like, I don't know where he stands. He came to us and said, down with the homosexuals, but how cool are those gays? So we just threw stones at him.
Remember that joke kids used to play in elementary school? I don't know if you...
When they would blow you and say it's not gay.
No, they would be like...
It's called Monster Rain, I believe.
No, they would be like... What? I don't know what that is. It would be like... usually it was done like to bully other kids. And they would walk up to them and they would be like, hey, are you gay? And you'd be like, no, I'm not gay. And like, oh, why are you being like, gay means happy? And you're like, no, I'm not gay. Oh, so you're not happy? Like, they would mess with you later. You remember that shit?
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Should get audio of Randy Orton shouting, stupid, stupid. Yeah, for when Poseidon gets retarded like this. Yeah, we should.
I get my mood swings.
Yeah, you're a fucking weirdo. That's what you
know.
are. Jesus Christ, Poseidon.
I was born this way.
You are shockingly stupid, but I love it. At the same time, I love it. It is strange. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's fucking.
What are people saying?
They're shocked. People are like, I don't know what to say right now. He's making it very weird on all of us, and I understand them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Sorry to make it a little étrange.
a little. Sorry to make it a little étrange. You've made it fucking étrange, bro. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see what we got here in the chat. So yeah, they're mostly confused. You're doing Norton's bit now. Yeah, Monster Rain. Yeah, he's gonna. Could you imagine if he's like, "Let me tell you, when I was young, I used to play a game. We used to run under the stairs and blow each other."
What about the?
You never heard of Monster Rain?
No.
He doesn't. Tom. He doesn't know. He doesn't. I make references, feeling like he's gonna get them, but he doesn't. He doesn't know.
What about what happened in Denmark on April 15th?
What happened in Denmark on April 15th?
And what was the city? Copenhagen, I think. The guy, the far right activist or whatever the fuck they're calling him, was throwing. They were tossing the Quran to each other.
Oh, I tweeted
this.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically he threw the Quran in the air. He wrapped it with bacon.
No, it was not wrapped in bacon because they posted the original video. There was
no bacon involved.
No.
Then I don't know why all these people got hysterical and started burning cars and shit.
Yeah, and then they protested. That was a little fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's fucking nuts.
It was a little bananas.
It's all like if you draw Muhammad, they want to kill you. If you throw that's a bit much.
This is,
It's a bit.
it is crazy.
And it's not the same with everyone. Stop saying that. Oh, all religions are the same. They're not. Because Marilyn Manson used to go on stage and rip the Bible and rip page out of the Bible and burn it. Nobody fucking blew up one of his concerts.
Yeah. Or they depict Jesus in some movies sometimes, like as a joke. Like they had Korean Jesus in 21 Jump Street, and he was all muscular and shit. So they depicted him like that.
Who? Muhammad?
No, in 21 Jump Street, the movie. They're like, oh, it's Korean Jesus.
Oh,
And they
Korean
were like,
Jesus, yeah.
oh, why is Korean Jesus jacked?
Yeah, they're just making jokes.
Yeah,
that's
they're making
fine.
jokes, but you didn't see any Christians like, that's not the right representation of Jesus.
For
You
sure,
know what I
somebody
mean?
did that, but they didn't blow themselves up because they didn't grow up
Yeah.
in a hut in the desert. Yo, so Pepper Mario says that at some point 10, 15 years ago, there was no original way to say to a kid that he was gay. So there's no official gay joke. Like they all had like their own, like faggots is what? Like what? Fag. Everybody had like different.
Yeah.
Ramon, this guy's so stupid. Retards throw ice cream at him.
Wait, what?
He says you're so stupid. Retards throw ice cream at you.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, Emerald, the Christians freaked out about Ozzy, but they didn't blow up any of his concerts. Like, I don't mind you protesting. I don't mind you buying albums and burning them. Good for you. You're just helping record sales. But if you're going around murdering people, chopping heads off, blowing people up, going to Ariana Grande concerts and blowing shit up, yeah, that's fucking different, bro.
There's a problem.
There's a big difference.
There's a major problem.
Because people get outraged. People get mad at shit. It's going to happen. It's just how you handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Overreaction.
Yeah. Well, that's I don't know. Everybody's fucking so sensitive now.
But man, Europe is falling apart, bro. I was watching videos last night and shit of France.
France has been on fire for six or 8 months now.
Bro, what is happening, man?
Yeah.
Greece too, bro. I was watching videos from Italy.
Italy's fucked, yeah.
Switzerland, Sweden.
Switzerland's fucked. I haven't heard anything about Switzerland. Sweden, I know. But Switzerland, I haven't heard anything.
No, Sweden is fucked. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sweden, Denmark, yeah, they're all fucked.
Yeah.
Germany's getting, towns are getting all fucked up.
Hungary got fed up. They're putting them in fucking shipping containers, and they're keeping them indefinitely. Like, what was that other country that was putting them on an island?
Oh, I don't remember the island, but I do remember.
Wasn't it Finland? Finland, I think that was like.
Finland was putting human beings. Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Norway, I think.
Norway,
Yeah.
yeah. Bro, and then London, they're fucking causing riots in London too.
When you're saying you're talking about immigrants.
Yeah, the migrants. It's all women and children fleeing war-torn countries, but then it's all bearded men. You see.
Yeah, that's funny though. It's we're helping these women and children. There's two women, fucking 457 dudes.
A lot of politicians are calling this the migrant crisis. They're calling it the Trojan horse for an invasion.
What?
Yeah,
That's fucked.
to invade Europe.
I don't know if that's fucked.
But they're being used by like the globalists and shit like that. Like it goes deep. People are like freaking out and shit.
I haven't gotten into conspiracy theories in a while, so I don't know the details. But I do know that there's a huge crisis across Europe.
Yeah. Well, I read an article yesterday that the headline wrote France has fallen, and here's the proof.
Yeah, France is fucked. That's true, but I think it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The taxes they're paying, people are pissed off.
The policies,
well,
EU policies.
well, also that's what I'm saying. That's why it's fucking, dude. All of that shit can certain policies, certain socialist policies actually have a negative effect on people.
Yeah.
You know, like if you make it, basically you need a safety net for people. You need a safety net to save people in your society so that they don't fall. That's fine. But when you incentivize people to make money for not contributing,
that's where it becomes dangerous.
You start a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
And then to top it off, now you're basically, so your own people are having that trouble. Then you're taking in a lot more people who are going to be a burden on the side that's already having trouble. It's already teetering, right? And then when the people that you're bringing in, culturally, it doesn't mix. The cultures are way too different. And then if the old culture criticizes the new one, they get called Islamophobic, racist, whatever, and they get in trouble for criticizing. It just causes tensions, right? So then people get tense, and they become resentful of them, and then they're like, well, fuck that. This is how it should be or whatever, you know? And then that's what's happening right now. But the truth is, there's some cultures that just don't mix. It's like oil and water.
Yeah.
They don't go together.
And it never will.
Yeah. And that's what's going on, yeah. Let's see.
Which is fine.
Evil politicians, Gambit Rocks is saying the carbon tax is so stupid because it taxes everyone.
Bro, did you see our gas prices, bro?
Yeah.
It's supposed to go to $1.50. What the fuck is this, bro?
Yeah.
It's supposed to cost me $100 every 2 weeks to put gas.
Yeah, forced diversity, Flat Cat is saying, does not work. No, because it's not like like diversity is what we have here, for example.
Yeah,
how we grew up.
Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal, where there's fucking every nationality is here. Yeah. You have restaurants, neighborhoods, and it was a fucking great old time. But the second you allow, like if Greeks would come here and like, no, now we're turning this into Greece, that would be fucked up. You can't do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. So that's the problem.
But it's okay to have like Chinatown. It's okay to have little Greece.
Of course, all that Italy. Shit is great. That brings a culture in a city.
As long as that country remains what the country was.
Yeah, here's the thing.
As long as France remain France, but they make
exactly.
They make little Afghanistan.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Here's when the problem occurs. The problem occurs when, like right now, let's say you said Chinatown. You have Chinatown, right?
Yeah.
But the Chinese here haven't made a political party, for example, and have
to make Montreal Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's where the problem. The second you start imposing, that's where there's the problem.
Of course, 100%. This is why I don't mind the Indians having their temple. Like where
that's fucking fine. Yeah,
yeah, have it. But the moment if they try to make Montreal into New India,
yeah, that's where there's a problem. Because now you're saying that for this 10%, you think that the rest of the 90 is going to conform to that. They won't. It's going to start a fight. Same thing that's happening. So, for example, right now with I think today there's a show here in Quebec. It's a very popular show. It's called Tout le monde en parle. Everybody's talking about it. That's what the show is called. Mike was on there once too, I think. Recently, he was talking about I think this court case. So essentially, that show today on Easter Sunday, they're having that guy Omar Khadr. Remember the convicted terrorist that the government paid him a couple $1 million or whatever? They're having him on for an interview.
10 million.
I don't remember how much it was, but they're having him on for an interview today.
Why?
And people were furious. They're like, it's Easter Sunday, and you're bringing in a terrorist that went to kill Christians, and that you paid him money. He's back in the country. So people are pretty pissed off about it. I only saw it this morning.
Obviously.
Yeah. So but that's what I'm saying is that's fucked up. Like that obviously is gonna stir some shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're trying to incite
violence.
Yeah. It's like you're trying to cause problems.
But you know what sucks, man? I have all kinds of neighbors. I have atheist neighbors. I have Christian neighbors. I have Muslim neighbors. Man, most people, when you speak to them, they're not like this.
I told you, most people are fine.
They're not what they show on media. Bro, my neighbors are from Senegal, and they're Muslims. Bro, super nice people.
Yeah, of course.
Super nice people.
Yeah. But let me tell you something. You know when they were here's the difference. So when they were coming over, like when your parents were coming over, when my parents came over, all that stuff, you couldn't walk into the country.
Yes,
It was strict.
That's, of
They had
course,
to know who you were.
Of
They knew
course.
this and that.
Even though they came by boat,
Yeah.
there
The
was
problem
a
now.
process.
The problem now is like, let's say in Europe, they're like, oh, it's there's too many Muslims. That's not the issue. The issue is that too many people of anything. It just happens in this case for them to be like hardcore Muslims. They don't know who they are. So for every 10 families that you're getting in that you're helping, you're gonna get fucking another 10 or 15 idiots that should have been in jail back in Syria. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Or
you're getting
dead.
that, or something like that. So you're taking in everything. You know what I mean? Like imagine right now, all the pipes here, they're separated. When you take a shit, they're all separated. It's the same water, but they're all separated.
Yeah.
Imagine if when you would open your sink, it was just the same water. You'd get the shit back.
Yeah, that's a little
That's
crazy.
fucking crazy. No, you gotta separate it. You gotta know. It's not the water that's the fucking problem, but the water that has shit in it, there's a problem there. So you have to know who's coming in. So that's where this issue happens. Is when you're letting like Greece had that issue where the European Union told them to let everybody in. So Greece was trying to help. They were freaking out, even though they don't have money. And then they started having this whole thing like you're letting in Syrian refugees, and then all these people they started to find out they were Algerian, Afghanistan, like all these other places. Like wait a second, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
These aren't Syrian refugees. First of all, why are these Algerians coming here through the like?
And they're men.
Yeah, what the fuck? So that's what happens when you let everyone in. You have to see who's coming into your country. Because it doesn't do with you're gonna find you're gonna find fucking 10 shitty Christians, 10 shitty Muslims, 10 shitty. You're gonna find shitty people. You're also gonna find good ones. Back in the day, how it used to work is every country like, listen, man. Let me see who the fuck's coming in. We're gonna bring people that could contribute.
Yeah, you can't have a fucking clown walking.
Bro, there's so many Muslims that came to Canada, went to the States that contributed so much.
Oh,
that
yeah,
still
of
give.
course.
Same thing, Greeks. But there's also been garbage people.
Obviously.
Also been garbage people. But imagine everything's down and you just let everyone in. You think for every good person, you're not gonna get some shitty people.
It's gonna turn into a shit show, like what's happening in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then, not just that, but the good people coming in won't have a chance to prove themselves.
No, because then everybody's gonna be resentful, hateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
So
it is.
automatically, they're not gonna give them a chance because I'm like, wait a minute, but those people are like, you know what I mean?
Because that's what people do. People get scared and they're like, well, he did that.
Yeah.
Like, right, oh, he's Greek and he set that place on fire.
And I don't mind them. They're like, it's their homes. You're coming. It's like me letting people into my house, or you letting people into.
That's
your
what I
house.
said. Yeah, I want to know who's coming to my house.
You know.
Cyril says the libs are importing votes. That's it. Yeah, they do that a lot. They get a lot of new immigrants and then they tell them this is the party that helped you get in here. Vote for them. They do a lot of that shit. So it's just people
That's
trying to
dirty,
get. It's
bro.
fucking super
That's
dirty.
I never liked dirty tactics like this. I never liked shit like that. That's so. It's not even sneaky. Like sometimes you could be sneaky to get something, but like this is just downright fucking dirty.
Yeah, because it's not. But also we're oversimplifying it. Because it's not even the truth is it's not a Muslim problem. It's not that at all. Because if that was the problem, you wouldn't have advanced places like you wouldn't have Islamic places that are. It's these Islamists. It's these hard. It's the villagers you're
Yes.
taking. It's like imagine right now if Europe decided they're only importing North Americans, but the only guys they're taking from Montreal, they're only fucking taking people from fucking Longueuil and fucking rednecks. Like you take the worst of the worst who don't know what the fuck's going on. Like imagine just Lavalers, all of Laval.
Oh
goes in.
my god.
And obviously it would look bad on us.
Yeah.
They would just be fucking
Yeah.
people with spray tans fucking their cousins.
Spray tans and
Yeah.
fucking modded Honda Civics chilling in parking lots, talking
Yeah,
like
but
this.
back in the day, you couldn't do that. Back in
Yeah.
the day, if let's say you're from Syria or anywhere, you have a degree, you're going somewhere, they would take you in. You're contributing. Back in the day, you couldn't go and you're like, I'm from a village. I believe in Sharia law. I believe in it. They wouldn't be like, all right, come right in. They wouldn't do that back in the day.
No. They'd be like, whoa, stay the fuck where
Yeah,
you are, buddy.
exactly. They wouldn't do it back in the day. So that's what happened now. So because and then it ruins it for regular people who live their lives. It doesn't matter what they are. In this case, it matters that they're Muslim because they're the ones, regular people who are living, that get fucked over. They get fucked over more than me and you, obviously, because nobody's going to look at us differently.
Yeah.
But a Muslim guy who's just being normal with his life, they're going to be like, oh, but I saw what you guys did here. He's like, what do you mean you guys? I don't know these people. I don't know fucking the guy in this country or whatever, in Germany, who blew this up. I don't know this guy. That's what happens. Yeah. Conservatives are not good either. Forget. Yeah, nobody in politics, they're not. None of them are good because they don't
No
give
one
a
is
fuck
good.
about you. They give a fuck about themselves.
It's just two sides. They're both playing a game.
They're both playing a fucking
and the
game.
whole world is caught in the middle,
The whole world is caught in the fucking middle. And
in the crossfire.
yeah, and also some cultures like I said, those guys don't mix, but those guys don't mix with their own countries. Like you go to modern cities in Muslim countries, they don't mix with the villagers that want to chop heads off. They don't want anything to do with
bro,
them.
Egypt, I don't know. I remember like 50 or 60 years ago, bro. They didn't have veiled women, and now the women need to wear the veil.
Yeah, because that side took over.
Exactly.
And again, it's always been that be compassionate, and then that's why I'm telling you, you can't blame everyone.
Yeah.
For
They were very modern. They were dressed very fucking chic, actually. If you look at videos and pictures from the Middle East, like back in the days.
See, Frank G says, well, blacks, when I was a kid, claimed that my ancestors enslaved them. How do I prove them otherwise? What?
What?
I don't get it, Frank G. Are you saying... it depends where you're from, but that's another stupid fucking thing. That's another thing I'm against.
Yeah, because also white people fought to free.
No, but not just that. That's what the fuck. How the fuck is this Frank's problem?
Yeah.
Like, how is it Frank's fault?
It's like me and you walking up to a Turk right now and beating him up because.
Yeah, Cyril's right. His ancestors are Roman. Is he gonna get blamed for everything that Rome had done? What about? Does he get credit for all the good stuff?
We don't get credit for all the good stuff Greeks did.
Not at all. We fucking there's a big fucking reason why people live enlightened right now.
Yeah,
and it was we don't get credit for it.
We don't get credit. Fuck all.
But I guarantee if you fuck something,
we get shit on.
If we fuck something up, they're gonna fucking blame us right away.
Those fucking Greeks.
Yeah, so it's always like that.
Those fucking Italians.
But that's what people always harp on, the negative.
People are too negative, bro. People got to be more positive in life, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look at what we have. Like, I was talking to some people like the
other
day.
Frank, if you're from Montreal, you're from Côte d'Ivoire, what the fuck do you have to do with slavery? That's crazy. You've never met a slave.
I don't get people.
Hopefully. You never met it. You never... And I'm not saying forget. I'm not saying forget what happened. Like, just... No. But the way you're supposed to remember it, all this shit, the Holocaust, the way you're supposed to remember it is make sure that this shit doesn't happen again. History doesn't repeat itself.
You learn from history.
But instead, history, if people don't learn, it just repeats itself. Yeah. You look at Israel right now, everything that's happening with Palestine, bro, they're doing what happened to them. They're keeping these people in... it's like this fucking vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle. And humanity is trapped in it. And we're going to keep going no matter what. It's going to keep happening like this for the next 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Until we eventually maybe die out or we destroy ourselves and it restarts, you know? But, like, I'll give you an example. Like, I speak to some people sometimes and they're so negative, bro. And they're like, this and this and that. Like, but we have so much. Just the fact that we live in Canada, that we do this and we have fucking clean water.
Dude, North America is fucking... is heaven.
Yeah.
It's heaven, if you think about it.
Yeah, bro. We have no stress. Look how fat I am. You think another country would be able to get fat like this from eating? Are you crazy?
Eating other people.
Whoa, relax.
Frank's like, slave owners are a huge minority. They probably were a huge minority, but they're definitely a huge minority now. Yeah, our biggest problem is we have too much food. Look, we have our problems here too.
Obviously. Look,
we have a problem with we overdo it here too. Like we don't, we don't listen to reason. We eat too much. We eat shitty foods. All that. Yeah, that's the difference. But what I'm saying is, culturally wise, you can walk around the street, bro. You could dress how you want
without worried about getting stabbed in the throat.
Exactly, which is fucking amazing. And most countries, it doesn't matter. It's not a Muslim. It's not a Chinese thing. It's none of that. Most countries you could do that too, because in most countries the shitty people are in jail. This and that. But again, if you're just not documenting who's coming in, you can't expect to just get the best of the best. Yep. Like example, what's happening in the States with the southern border. The reason why they're trying to be so strict, it's not because they hate human beings and they don't like Latin America. There's so many Mexicans, there's so many Latin Americans in the States. That's not why.
That work hard.
Spanish is basically a second language in the States. That's not why. The reason why they're doing that is because they saw that they got in a lot of like fucking El Salvadorian street gangs, a lot of that. And like, holy fuck, yeah. They're like, okay, we got to be careful who's coming in here. So the process can't apply to, you look sweet. You look young.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's not how it works. They just want to, it just sucks that they have to apply it on everyone. You have to apply this. So, okay, we want to check who you are, where you're coming from, which makes sense if you think about it. But
it does.
But the second you make that a race thing, the second you make it, if you do that, you're racist, you're hateful, this and that, and then you get people defensive, and then you're all fighting about the dumbest things. You're fighting about you're racist. No, I'm not a racist. They're bad. There should be the rule of law, right? There should be certain fucking rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or else this what happens. Then you let in the wrong people from the wrong country, and then what happens? Everyone thinks that everyone from that country, everyone from that culture is a piece of garbage. You never met them before. You don't fucking know.
Yeah. But there might be a lot of good people from that country.
Yeah.
Like, I love Latin people. Have you seen Latinas, bro? Fuck, bro. Holy shit, man, you know?
But imagine if you had never met a Latina, the only thing you knew was your neighborhood, only thing was MS-13 gang members, and they were robbing. You would assume that that's what Latin America is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though that might not be the case.
It's 100% not the case. That's insane.
Well, no, it isn't. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean when I say that. It's 100% not the case.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what's fucked up is, and then it's not a question like regular like Muslim families are not trying to take over Europe. That's not the case. But you're a fucking doofus because you're letting in. First of all, you're letting in people who left and went to fight for ISIS, and then you're like, all right, let's let them back in. Let's give them their citizenship back. That's fucking crazy to me.
That's insanity.
When you don't check who the person is, or people that you let in and they were part of terrorist cells and they put on a watch list. Don't put them on a watch list. Don't let them in. Yeah, okay.
What
Yeah,
are you gonna watch him commit a crime?
You're a murderer. You could come in, but I got my eye on you.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
What's
man.
gonna happen?
It's fucking stupid. And then you question that specific person. That specific person, just, hey, this guy, we know that this guy's a terrorist. Why is he here? You're a racist. No. I didn't say everyone in his country. I said this guy.
Yeah.
You're a racist.
He just happens to be named fucking, I don't know, fucking what.
Yeah, you're a racist. It's like, oh, is that how that works now? Okay. All right. Okay. That's what's crazy. Let's see. In the U.S., they want illegal Mexicans to vote, but complain that Russia interferes with the election. Now that we know that Russia didn't even interfere with that election. Putin was never head of the KGB. He got to lieutenant colonel. I never heard he was head of the KGB. I heard he was in the KGB. I never heard that he was head. I can't wait till people see past race. Yeah, that's what... It's so fucking... People aren't... Here's the problem, is that all the people who are always yelling that, like racism, this, that, they're the most racist or dumbest people.
That's
because
true.
they're the ones who group people into race.
Yeah.
Your race isn't going to dictate how you're going to act. Your culture is.
Culture and how you were raised.
And your culture isn't as easily definable and broad as an entire country, because that would be crazy. Because my culture here in Montreal and the culture of other people who are in the chat that are Montrealers, right, is going to be different from the culture of people in Vancouver.
Yeah.
My household determined my culture.
Yeah.
You give me, if I adopt a kid and that kid's from Syria, he's going to have my culture.
He's going to grow up Greek style.
Yeah. He's going to, whatever culture I have, if I'm a garbage parent and I make him mean and shitty, that kid's culture is going to be mean and shitty. He's going to be a shitty fucking person. It has nothing to do with him being from Syria. It has to do with me being a piece of garbage.
You can adopt a little black boy and he's going to adopt your culture. That's how you're raised.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the skin color is even least. That doesn't determine anything.
No, I know it
It
doesn't.
doesn't determine anything.
It doesn't. I'm just saying it as an example for people, like, you know, like, even though, like, there's such a big difference in terms of, like, you could tell, like, you're not related or anything in no way. You know what I mean? Like, you have zero resemblances. But that's my point.
Tom made a good joke. He's like, I don't see race at all. After a while, they get annoyed and ask for a manager. I just don't see him. Black people from Trois-Rivières are more Quebecer than me. Yeah, that's how it is. Look at Jens de Tocumbo. Look at the NBA fucking all-star. He's fucking bigger Greek than us.
Yeah. Combined.
Yeah.
You know what's
So
funny?
all that shit is fucking... But they do that on purpose. They do that because they want to make you easily identifiable because it's easier to divide you. That's what they want. They want to divide you. They want to put fear in you. They want to divide you. So you don't ask the proper questions like, hey, wait a second. Why are you taking half my fucking salary? Where's that money going? Why are you not working? You're in an office and you're taking money from me who is working.
Why are you increasing taxes on our gas prices?
Yeah, all that shit. That's why. They're like, no, focus on this instead. That's all they do.
That's
so
a
you
distraction.
So you can look at your neighbor crooked so you don't look at the fucking guy in charge. Yeah.
It's like the whole thing that's happening now in Quebec with the whole fucking the hijab bullshit, whatever.
I don't know enough about that.
I don't either, but apparently, like, it's only people. I think the law is
In government positions?
no, people who work in government official jobs, whether it's paramedics, police, at the SAAQ, anything, can now wear religious symbols.
I don't like that.
So,
Because that could be anything.
yeah, so it means no
Your
cross,
cross, your-
no hijab, no Jewish hat, no nothing.
I think
No.
that's a stupid rule because that doesn't affect your ability to do your job.
It doesn't.
The only thing I would agree with on that is if it was just for, let's say, the burqa that you only see the eyes, because that's
a
like,
different
okay, you don't even
story.
know who's at work.
That's
Like that's a
fucked
bit
up.
that's a
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
weird
yeah.
if you're just like a ninja. But for the veil, what the fuck do you care? That's
No.
like me getting mad at you if you're wearing a red hat, but it's cool to wear a blue hat.
Yeah.
Like, what does that
Yeah,
matter?
it
Do your
doesn't
job.
it doesn't matter.
Especially if you like. Do you think ever a paramedic, like, let's say my heart stopped, I need CPR or something, I'm gonna be like, oh, but take off your cross.
Yeah. You
It's
know?
stupid.
It is.
It's completely stupid.
But because then they're saying the argument of like, okay, but what if a Muslim policewoman with the hijab pulls over a Christian man or a Christian woman?
For the record,
And then,
for the
then
record,
she could be racist or whatever against said woman or man. You
so
know?
wait, so you won't be. So if she takes off her hijab, she's less racist. Doesn't make any sense. And also, normally, if a woman's wearing, if she's that religious,
No,
she's
but
not
then-
going to be in that field. If she's that hardcore religious, she has to hide her face. Her husband's not going to let her be a cop.
No, obviously.
Let's not say stupid shit. To me, if they're wearing it just culturally, because it's the veil, they call it, they're still qualified to do the job.
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
job. I don't like. You're going to tell a doctor, don't save me because you're wearing a veil.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
So stupid.
Just fucking save me. I don't care who you are or what you look like
yeah.
or what color you are. You can
Yeah.
be blue at this point. Just
Yeah.
fucking save me.
As long as you're not hiding your fucking face. That's
Yeah.
like I said, the full mask thing, to me, that's fucking.
That's a little-
Has nothing to do with religion. That's
but-
just fucking crazy to.
Yeah, it's a little strange, but that also can be used by bad people as well.
That's why you could walk
But it's
into a
been
place and
proven.
be like, that's dumb.
You know?
But the veil, the cross, the yarmulke, who gives a fuck? I would never even think about that. I've had doctors I remember that had the yarmulke. My doctor growing
The
up had a
yarmulke.
yarmulke.
What's a yarmulke? The hat?
Yeah.
The Jewish hat?
Or for you, the Jewish hat.
I don't-
How that it never even occurred to me to think twice about it. It never fucking. They're doing their job.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't.
It ends there.
It ends there.
You know?
I never saw like a guy with a cross and been like, "Oh, that's a bit too
But
religious."
then again,
for me.
you know how I see this? A distraction.
It is a distraction.
It's another fucking distraction.
Yeah, it's another.
Why? Because they're raising our fucking gas prices.
Yeah, they're raising taxes again. Yeah, that's all it is.
And then people are bitching, oh, but this. Bro, just do this. And you're going to see what the fuck is going on, you know?
Yeah, just turn your head a bit. And
Just
you'll
a
know.
bit. Just take the blinders off.
Yeah. You know what's fucking crazy about that? Imagine people that have been doing their job already the whole time. Like, say you. And then they're like, oh, you can't get promoted now, bro, because you wear that.
The cross.
Yeah. But it's like, wait, I'm the best employee here. No. You were the best employee until you started wearing that fucking cross, bro.
Insanity.
It's crazy.
Complete insanity.
It's
Yeah, I
completely
know. I
insane.
know what you mean. It just... Man, they're complaining about the wrong fucking things. They're, you know?
Yes, Ciro, I think this is I think it's just for government employees. That's why I said, even if it wasn't for government employees, any job, like if you're overdoing it, like I said, if it's the full face thing, it's just your eyes. I don't care if you work at a bar. That's fucking stupid. Don't do that shit. Like, first of all, why are you working there if you're you're like, I don't understand. Are you part of the religion or not? If you're
it's
part of
like
the
me-
religion, you shouldn't be in a bar. But but everything else, first of all, you would never notice. The cross, if it's in his fucking shirt, how are you
Yeah.
going to notice? The hat, how are you going to notice? The thing on the veil around, it's like a fucking hair. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Lunch ladies used to wear hairnets when I wasn't. It didn't bother me.
It's like if I walk into work one day wearing a Tolya outfit.
You see, so Ciro says yarmulkes and crosses aren't banned outright, which makes it even more complicated. Because then if you're only banning one, if you're only banning veils, and you're not banning the other ones, that makes it even worse in a way.
Yeah.
Because then now there's different class and citizens.
Yeah.
So, but they're doing it. I think they're doing it on purpose to start shit.
You think so, huh?
Obviously, why else would you do this?
It's
And-
very suspicious.
And also, if they keep it vague, it's even worse. Like if they say, hold on, Ciro's saying, or even hijabs. Oh, they don't mention hijabs outright. They just say, I think they just say religious symbolism. But then that's even more fucked up because if it's vague, that could apply to anything. Like, you know how some people said they were, what's it called? Like they were part of the force or whatever?
The what?
No, nobody said there's a public ban, Ciro. It's if you're a government employee.
No, there's no public ban.
There's no public ban would cause a fucking riot. That would be against the Canadian charter too. Yeah, it's not a public ban. It's just if you're working in the government, you can't have that. Yeah, religious symbolism, but it could be anything.
Yeah.
Because
Like
what
you-
if you're you know what I mean? Like, let's say, and it sounds stupid, but let's say you fucking, I don't know, you're
Like, you know how the Sikhs have the thing on the hair?
Sikhs.
The Sikhs, the Indians, the
Sikh.
Sikh,
Yeah.
the Sikh. Sorry, I don't know how to say it, but like if they come in like with a fucking sword into work, like
Yeah, exactly.
it's
That's
a
what
little
I'm saying.
ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's
a little
where-
fucking
yeah.
ridiculous, you know. Or if we walk into work one day with a fucking Tsolya outfit,
Yeah,
and
I'm
a sword and a fucking musket, bro. It's a little fucking, you know.
But that's not religious. That's not
No,
do
but
with
it's just an
religion.
example. It has
That would
to
be
do
us
with
dressed like that. Would be like if Americans go dress as Civil War soldiers. It's
Yeah.
stupid. But no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. The Sikhs, they don't walk in with the swords.
Yeah.
There's limits, which I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
But
we
you
live
can't-
in a civilized fucking society.
Yeah, but they already it's not a problem. They're making it a problem by saying, "Hey, by the way," like imagine you're leaving work one day. You've been there for 5 years. You've never bothered anybody. You never did anything. Hey, by the way, tomorrow don't come in with your religious symbolism. You're like, what? What the fuck are you talking? What religious symbolism? You mean this? Yeah, your big fucking cross. All right, we don't want you here trying to convert people. I do people's taxes. What do you?
You know.
Was it the 6 or the 7s? Ray Miller says. I love it. Yeah. I mean, look, the lesson here is the government is your real enemy.
Yeah, just don't be a fucking cunt. Also, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like
Cyril's going today he's going out with a yarmulke, a burqa, and a cross, and a gay flag wrapped around him.
but
He gets arrested in 3 minutes.
You know what aggravates me is that I can comprehend this.
Yeah, even you see past the.
You know what I mean? Even I see past the fucking the fakeness and
Yeah.
the distraction, but other people can't. And I'm just like, wait, I can see this. Like,
And I'm
it's
a
all-
doofus.
Yeah, I know I'm a little retarded. Let's be honest.
Un poquito
you know?
retardo.
Un poquito. But you know, I don't know. It frustrates me. You know.
In the UK, Sikhs are allowed to carry ceremonial swords, like around. Oh, really? Are they sharp? That's fucking hilarious. You sure you want to fuck around, bro?
Just walk around with a fucking dagger.
I thought here you're allowed to do it here too, the dagger, remember? But it's not supposed to be like super sharp or something. It's supposed to be dull.
Yeah, and it can be a certain length.
Yeah. But here you could do
Because
that.
even if it's dull, if it's a certain length, you can swing it, and the weight of it could really.
Yeah. So here, but that's with everybody. You could carry a knife too. It
Huh?
just has to. You could carry a knife too. You're
Yeah,
allowed to
I could
a
carry
knife.
any kind of knife,
Yeah.
but
So that's fine. What do I care if it's
as long
religious?
as it's over a certain length, then it's considered a weapon. You
Yeah,
know?
shit like that. That's fine because you have the same rights.
Or a certain sharpness as well.
Yeah, because you have the same rights. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the problem is when they start making separate. Like if they say, for example, Sikhs are allowed to carry swords, but you're not, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
But that's what they're trying to avoid.
But like you see, I have a Cretan knife at home.
Yeah, Cyril, it's still pretty stabby. I mean, technically, you could fucking kill someone with a pen. You can stab him in the eye if you want to.
Technically, everything is a weapon, but then when does it end? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could weaponize this fucking table if I wanted to.
Oh, you could fuck this table. Guys, that's it. We're passing our 2-hour mark. Mr. Poseidon,
Say,
where are they going to find you?
youporn.com/homophobia.
Youporn.com/trans for Poseidon over there. Panteliscomedy.com. We're going to have a new 2 Drink Minimum shot and episode this week. Episode Friday on Compound Media at 4. Shot, I think, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday on our YouTube channel. Your mustache is weaponized, bro. That's what they said.
Of course, the cookie duster, or as they say at our work.
What's with his left eyebrow twitch? Yeah, he has a twitch, but when he was younger, it used to be way worse, apparently.
Oh, it used to be bad.
Yeah. We have a theory. He was molested. So always appreciate the free funny. Tom says, yeah, we had some fun, and then in the end, it just got serious. We're like, listen, guys, they're trying to divide and fucking murder us.
But they are. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
they are. Yeah, they're fucking.
You know, divide and conquer.
We're not fucking buying it though.
Yeah.
We're not fucking buying it. So yeah, remember, you don't have to be nice to everyone. You don't have to be nice to pricks. Certain people are pricks. You don't got to be nice to them. Those underwears, Rose's eyebrows. That's what it was. So if you want frying pan theft, you've come to the right place. Thank you guys for listening. You guys have all the links. You got this channel. You got the 2 Drink Minimum channel. You got us on Twitter. All that. This Just Thing, new episode coming out this Thursday, I believe, right?
See.
Say. All right. Thank you guys.